Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider, and I'm playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, this is miscellaneous meanderings, meaning we're going to spin the wheel and find something that we're going to be working on, something that we're going to do, something we can have fun with, gaming fun. And you have joined me at such an opportune moment because, Guardians, with me today on the live stream is Holden, a grenade, friend to the channel, friend to me, fellow Guardian. We have chatted about the game, real life, events, things, places, people, you name it. Everything is on the table in today's episode, Miscellaneous Meanderings. Holden, how are you and how is the great country of Canada?
It's okay. It's good.
Now,
Could be
Chad,
better.
if
Could be
you're,
better.
I'm just coming on. I feel like I've been on for a while because Holden and I have been talking. Quest, hello. Holden, what are your thoughts about all the doomsayers that, what brought this about? Let me just catch up the
I
viewers for a moment.
yeah.
Several weeks ago, I watched a video from a major content creator, live streamer, and, bless everyone that creates content and live streams. But they said, hey, this is the downfall of Destiny. This is what happened. And, it's dead. It's over. Oh Man Rogue, Dwight, Quest, Havoc Otter, hello. But Havoc, you, Holden and I have been chatting about this. It's not really over. And then they even had the nerve to say, oh no, people are going to come out and say, no, this is just a rough spot. We've had them before. It's dead. But it's not really, because the base is there, and inside this game we have all the pieces that make for great gaming. We have characters that are established. We have destinations that are established. We have the gunplay. We have in place inside of Destiny 2 great PvE, great PvP. Now, I will put it right out there and confess and say it's been where we need to refresh. We need to update. Things need to get really focused. We need to get a new player experience. We need really the patrol zones, meaning just the places when you fly to Nessus. Nessus has been the same when you're patrolling and just flying around, not in the separate missions. It's been the same, Holden, for like, what, 5 years, 7 years? How long has Destiny
The
2
the
been
whole
out?
time. The
Yeah,
whole
ever
time since
ever since
2017.
release now, and I remember. Let's just fly there right now as I'm hanging out with Holden. I remember coming here on the story missions when we were opening this up during the Red War days, and I loved it. I mean, it had a color palette that I loved. It was obvious that the Vex are here. We have characters inside this game that when you see the architecture of the game, who built it or who might be around the corner waiting to ambush you. And Nessus definitely had a not hive, but Vex vibe going on, a Vex vibe. And I like it, and I still like it. Now, when I drop down here and I look at this, and of course, it's a public event, I love public events. This has looked the same for a while. Holden, don't you feel like they need to give us a little bit of a freshen up in here on this stuff?
Yeah, and the inverted spire is getting updated next season, next
Holden, I'm
episode.
glad you brought it up. Holden, are you in game? Are you
Yep,
playing right
I'm
now?
just
Are
on
you on
Europa.
something important? Why don't we load up Inverted Spire and just do a run through so we can have a before and after?
Okay, sure.
Because I
Um,
love Inverted Spire. Quest, I
mhm.
love Inverted Spire. Rogue, you guys. Chat, do you like Inverted Spire? Am I alone in saying I like it? Now, if we go
It was
back, Hold on, I'm going to take you over. Let's go over and see failsafe because you might be working on, some points to get 20 levels up. I know I'm
Inverted
working.
Spire. Inverted Spire was the beta strike.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it then. I remember when it was really difficult because we were underpowered. And I remember when it was fine tuned because we used to be able to go in and blast the final boss and really, I mean, my gosh, you could kill him on the first floor. We got that
Mm-hmm.
powerful. But they did
Mm-hmm.
fine tune it, Holden, just what, about maybe 2 years ago? To where we could not, just go in and take care of the boss, when we first met him. So you can make him run, but you can't fully destroy him on the first encounter with him. And he's a
Hello,
super, like,
Captain.
Vex Minotaur. Guardians, I'm going to
An
pick these
excellent
up
choice.
because we're going to load into this
Goodbye.
strike. Holden and I. And Holden, as you Guardians know, is what I really consider a super guardian, a major force
Mm-hmm.
inside the Destiny world. And
You're
I'm
too kind.
always thrilled to get to play with Holden. Now, this is Exodus Crash. This is Insight Terminus, which has been one of the Grandmasters this season. Proving Grounds, and then this is, or is that Proving Grounds? Let me look at that again.
Proving.
Proving Grounds.
Proving. Mm-hmm.
And then this is the Inverted Spire, and this is where we're going to go. Now, do all of these say Arcadian Valley? They do. I wish they would kind of
Mm-hmm.
like correct that and give us, say like the area. Inverted Spire, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Holden, have you seen the Asdacross video that came out today where he watches the downfall of Destiny, the end of all the game that we love? Have you had a
Well,
chance to watch that?
I have no. I mean, and I don't need to. I've seen I've
Enough to
seen enough
know.
of the doom and gloom.
Yeah. And it
Um,
is it
I
is
actually
a doom and gloom end of the end of everything we love if you're a Destiny gamer. And Holden, do you feel like the changes that we've been made aware of are they enough to reinvigorate the player base?
I don't know if they're enough. We won't know until they come out. But um, what I do know is what I was just telling you, which is that Bungie does their best work when they're on their back foot. And right now, if they don't change Destiny in a way that makes it thrive, they're going to get dissolved into Sony and not be a company anymore.
Holden, I agree with you.
So
And
they're
Sony
motivated.
is lighting a fire right now, Guardians. Do not doubt that Sony will let a game that's as valuable and that they paid as much for, because it was almost 4 billion. It was Star Wars money that they paid for Destiny. And by that, I mean, we all know that Disney bought from George Lucas Star Wars and its properties, and I was like, they ripped him off when I found out that Sony played as much for Destiny as they did for that Disney played for Star Wars. I was kind of surprised. Were you
Yeah.
were you surprised at the dollar value that was attached to
Mm-hmm.
Destiny, Holden?
Yeah.
I mean, I really was, and I looked at it and thought, George Lucas got ripped. He absolutely got
Mm-hmm.
ripped. He should have asked for more money. Now, having said that, I think what I'm not really considering is the potential of a major game and of a game like Destiny. And by that, I mean
Well,
the intellectual property of it all, the fact that, there could be movies, there could be television series, there could be animated series. We have phenomenal
think about
characters.
think about how Sony let Bungie put out a press release saying that they retained creative control.
Yeah.
Like
On your right.
If
Sony
George
has
Lucas
a
would have been
crown.
given,
Sony had a crown, and I think they felt like Destiny was one of the jewels in the crown, because it was almost $4 billion.
yeah,
That's a lot of money.
I feel like, um, I mean, now I'm thinking about Star Wars more than Destiny. I feel like George Lucas should have retained creative control of the Star Wars universe. They should have given him the $4 billion, and he would still be like in charge and get to like basically make all the final decisions. I don't know if he even wanted to do that. He probably wanted to spend more
From
time with
what
his
I read,
kids.
Holden, he wanted it to go into, a company where he felt like it was in good hands and would be guided.
Right.
Now, my understanding
And
from one of the
he had his own
articles,
scripts.
yes, he
He had
did,
his
and
own scripts for 7, 8, 9, and Disney threw them out. I'm so
Disney
mad
said
about it.
no. They said no. But in an article in Deadline Hollywood that I read a long time ago, they said that he did retain a percentage of ownership. Not enough
Of
where
Disney stock or something.
he has any type of final authority on anything that they do with the Star Wars properties, but enough that he's gonna like have income from that from now on. And the article, I think, quoted 10%. I don't know how that's broke up. I'm not an entertainment attorney, and it's not what I've ever done for a living. But it did
I
sound
think
like he was going to get a lot of royalties for as long as he takes a breath, and after that, his relatives, their families, are going to be able to live good off of Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean, I know that even though they say money can't buy happiness, it sure as hell helps you cope with unhappiness
It does. It
and like
really
ignore it.
it paves the road, and I know they say that, Holden, but I
But
am one of those
I,
people that has to rethink it, because it allows you to enjoy life because all your
yeah,
necessities are covered.
yeah,
And if you can enjoy life, the path to happiness is in front of you. And
yeah.
he's
Like if I
really
had the money to, yeah, go ahead.
well. He's a billionaire basically, and with that kind of money, everything opens up for you. Now,
Not only for you, for the people that you care about.
ultimately, what you want when you achieve that level. Man, I wish we could get this on a harder, but it's coming, Guardians. It's coming. We're gonna get this in the new season, refreshed, revised. But your health as an older gamer. I know it might be a surprise to some of you, but I am an older gamer, and I'm definitely a senior in the gaming world of Destiny. I don't find a lot of folks that are my age. But when you achieve a certain age, what really becomes important to you is your health. And a lot of money can really help you have the best doctors, the best medical care. Everything becomes easier for you when you have a lot of money. But yeah, he got ripped off. I feel like if Sony paid almost $4 billion for Destiny, George Lucas deserved $8 billion, $12 billion easily.
I think he deserved $4 billion in like as an investment in Star Wars properties that he had control over making, and then he could like basically get a portion of the profits from like he basically should have gotten $4 billion of production money to make Star Wars content for Disney.
Yes.
And still retain the rights to Star Wars.
Hey Google, what age is George Lucas?
80 years old.
80 years old. George is 80 years old.
Yeah. And so here's the thing: is that I think I can comfortably say that I would be surprised if George Lucas disagreed with this statement that selling Star Wars to Disney was the worst mistake of his life and his biggest regret.
Do you think he feels that way, really, Holden?
I
Do you
do.
think so?
I do. Because he's not done any interviews to
Now,
support Star
is
Wars.
that because they made the Han Solo movie,
Nope. It's because
which I didn't watch?
it's
I didn't
because
watch it.
of it's because of the J.J. Abrams and Ryan Johnson 789 trilogy. It's because of shows like The Acolyte. It's because of how they fumbled the Book of Boba Fett. It's all of the fact that like even the prequels, right? Episodes 1, 2, and 3 when they first came out, they weren't like loved, but they're light years ahead of some of the Disney content. You know, they're loved by a lot of people who are children at that time. And I think that the public reception to Star Wars and how George Lucas's legacy has been like tainted by the Disney like mass output, the like milking of the Star Wars universe, and also like I don't want to say that that telling more stories about feminine heroes is a bad thing. That's not what I would ever say. I am all about telling stories of powerful women and stuff like that. It's just that there are good stories about dynamic female characters that that people love, whether they're man or woman. And then there's like the stuff that Star Wars is putting out that
Holden,
just feels like it's being shoved down the throat, like that
they're
it's
scraping the
disrespectful
bottom of the
towards the.
barrel where you and I, as fans, we could give them 100 good ideas right now. Something I
I mean,
want to
I
really,
wouldn't.
something I want to really just say about it. First of all, I'm going to let everyone know I did not see that Han Solo movie, and I actually liked the folks who starred in that. I did not go
Yeah, the
see
Han
it
Solo movie
because
was it
Han
was okay. It
Solo,
was all right.
was killed by, what's his
Kylo,
face? He was
Kylo
killed.
Ren.
And if they would have given us that movie before Han was dead, I would have like been thrilled by it. I would have been thrilled by it. But we knew that he was going to be dead or was dead, and then they thought, oh, let's give him this. I was just had no interest in seeing it, and Guardians. I will say, Han Solo was a hero of mine because I stood in line at the theater in 1977 after having driven hours to make it to a theater. Because remember, I grew up in the sticks. There was no television, no radio, no theater. And I drove for hours with my family.
It's switching guns.
Woo, I thought I almost was done there. I drove for hours to make it to go see Star Wars. And had they just given me that before Han was, killed, I would have been thrilled to see it. By his own son, no doubt. Now, I'm not going to talk about, that was a spoiler because the movie's been out for years. But, yeah, I just feel like I would have liked to have seen him participate as well, Holden. And I'm sad that he didn't retain control of a certain portion where he got the final word. I mean, we know that J.K. Rowling has the final word on everything in the Harry Potter universe. Everything.
Yeah,
If
but I
they
mean,
present her
if
with
you
a,
weren't live right now, I would say the F word and then J.K. Rowling. I don't like her
I
at all.
know, Holden, I know, but her characters are in the world, so I don't
I
hate
know,
on those
I know.
characters because of my,
No, the
dislike for
world
her.
the world that she created has outgrown her shriveled up little pea brain.
She, well, that's a whole nother story. That's another
Yeah,
broadcast.
we
But
we don't we
but
don't
in
want to we don't want to talk
relation,
about J.K. Rowling.
bringing Star Wars around to Destiny, there are a lot of similarities beyond the fact that they were sold to these corporate overlords. Destiny's position, of course, is Sony, and Star Wars' position is Disney, and Disney is a
Yeah.
multi-billion-dollar company. If you look at the similarities, they are expansive.
The
They're
Empire.
expansive.
They are
Yes.
they are the Empire. I just about said the F word because I'm so like enraged by. Here's the thing. George Lucas has said in interviews that the Rebel Alliance in Star Wars was based on the Viet Cong, the rebels of Vietnam that were fighting against the American imperialist efforts to destroy and take over their like. It's crazy that George Lucas grew up being a rebel and then sold his baby to the Empire. I'm
Yes.
furious about it.
I wished he would sit down. He's 80. Okay, we're gonna have to get George in the chair. George, if you're watching my stream at some future point, hey, come around and talk to us, because you are loved. Your properties that you created are loved, and we want to know from you. I don't want to read it, in a bio 6 years from now, 15 years from now. This is probably how he felt based on what some friends said.
I want him to release his own like video like dispatch that's like scorched earth.
I just want it
talking
from
about
him. I want to be able to say, here is the Oprah Winfrey interview, and this is the definitive George Lucas on Star Wars. And I would love that. Oprah.
So would I.
Get it fixed up, get it arranged, and let's have that in February of next year. George Lucas's love letter to the Star Wars fans. We want it on February the 14th, please. But it is two big internet intellectual properties that are very similar. Science fiction, fantasy, and we have heroes, we have legends, we have monsters, we have it all. There's a lot of similarities. And don't you think when the Bungie folks were originally creating this, they were Star Wars fans? I mean, Sparrow. That's all I have to say, Sparrow. But of course they did win a lawsuit where the Sparrows, I think Lucasfilm said, hey, you can't do that because we created that. But when it went to court, they basically said it's the natural evolution of a motorcycle. You can't.
Yeah, I don't.
Go ahead.
Know. I just never heard of Lucasfilm. I never heard of Lucasfilm and Bungie having any sort of legal disputes. Personally,
well, I did read the article,
be
but now you know how these articles are, Holden. They could be totally fraudulent. But they said, hey,
I'll do a quick Google.
The Sparrow is an obvious ripoff of what's it called in the game? Not well in Star Wars. It's called what?
They're just called speeder bikes or whatever.
Yeah, speeder. Speeder. I think I'm gonna have to go back and watch. Luckily, I have those in their original form here at the house somewhere. But and Bungie was like, this is the natural evolution of, what a motorcycle would be. And I have to agree with that. It does seem like the natural evolution of a motorcycle. But similarities and, you've got to be in the good hands of people that aren't out for just the bottom dollar. But the bottom dollar is rewarded when you put things in the hands of people that know what they're doing. You hire really good people and you let them have control to a certain degree. And sometimes I think, George Lucas should have, just like Holden says, maybe he should have, been able to say yay or nay on some of these ideas. I don't know. If the movies had been better on some of the instances, would we even be having this conversation, Holden?
Sorry, I was looking up stuff. What did you say?
Just saying that had the movies all been, massively successful and loved by the fans, would we still be having this conversation?
If the Disney movies had been well received,
Yes.
yeah, I mean,
had they all been as good as Rogue One, because I loved Rogue
there
One.
you go. Yeah, Rogue One was a masterpiece.
It was. I
Absolute
loved it.
masterpiece.
And Guardians, I went into Rogue One thinking, I'm not going to like this. We already know they stole the plans. They got them back to the Rebel Alliance successfully. You know, the plans were delivered. We destroyed that Death Star. But I went with friends who talked me into it, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Not only was it masterfully directed and designed and told and acted, it was a female hero. It was a movie that gave you extra context that elevated episode 4 A New Hope to new heights that you didn't even think were possible, because Star Wars A New Hope is so beloved by so many people, and yet it made it even better. And it made Vader, like, I would argue that if you watch all 6 Star Wars movies from George Lucas, and you also watch episode 3.5, which is what I consider Rogue One to be, Rogue One has a perfect place. It makes the Star Wars story into a 7-film saga, in my opinion. And when you watch Rogue One, I would argue that anyone who has no context to like know that like one of them was not made by George Lucas, that they would say that the most bad booty moment of all of Darth Vader is that hallway scene.
Yes.
Like
Dun, 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 dun.
you talk about how you love a villain, like there is no better villain establisher than Rogue One's hallway scene.
Yeah.
Like, or there might be, but like it's crazy.
That absolutely sent chills all over me, Holden, when I saw that. Now, some of the Star Wars movies, mainly, you know, the original 3 and the places in Rogue One, you know, really pulled an emotional response out of me. But man, oh man, I absolutely loved Darth Vader. I don't know. Did I ever hate Darth Vader? I have to look back at it, and at some point in my life, I will try to contemplate. Did I ever really hate him?
You mean that you were pro Darth Vader?
I'm just meaning that I loved it when he was on the screen. Loved it.
Yeah, of course. I
And
literally
so
dressed up as Darth Vader
was
for.
I hating Darth Vader? I hated what he did, but man, I loved.
But he was so
that
cool.
Character.
He was so cool.
Yeah.
I dressed up as Darth Vader every Halloween from the age of 7 to 14 when I stopped trick or treating.
Oh, Holden, you shouldn't
I had
trick or treat. You just go to the adult trick or treats now. You
Well,
go
I
to the
could,
adult
but I
party
don't
still
leave
as
my
Darth
house.
Vader.
Yeah, we'll see. I might have reason to dress up in the future, but we'll see. But yeah, I was Darth Vader. There was no other costume. Like, there was no way that I was going out that house without the Darth Vader mask on Halloween.
Yeah. I just loved it, Guardians. I did see, you know, the original 3. I saw all of them in the theater, you know, the weekend that they released, and let me tell you, I loved them. Mm-hmm. And my love for those movies never ceased. You know, it's kind of like Alien 1 and Aliens, you know, the 1 and 2, which really is just one big movie. I love those, and I still love them today. The rest of them, none of them. Not a one.
Sometimes you just have to consider like things that you don't like from a universe as an attempt that ceases to exist in your mind.
Yeah.
Right? Like, for example, Indiana Jones It's just a trilogy. There's nothing beyond the Last Crusade.
There's
It's
not.
just a trilogy.
There's not, because those crystal skulls, that was drivel. That was
Yep.
swill that should have been poured down the drain. I had such hopes for that. Man, I ran for that to see it, thinking, "Oh my gosh, Harrison Ford's back," and I
Yep.
loved him anyway. And then we got Crystal Skull, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Awful, awful.
Harrison
Now-
Ford should have kept making movies like Air Force One, Clear and Present Danger.
Yes, they threw money at him,
Patriot
and he made
Games,
those
like-
movies.
Yeah. And now he's going to be replacing William. What's his name? He's going to be replacing William Hurt in the Marvel universe.
He's gonna be Red Hulk.
He is.
And he's like 110 years old. I mean, now I'm
Honestly,
not
like, I
ageist.
mean, that might be sick. I'm kind of down with Harrison Ford being in the Marvel universe because I enjoy Marvel movies, but I don't actually care about the universe. So that's why I have fun watching them, because there's no like I don't have any investment in them from reading comic books growing up. They're just fun stories to me.
I did read the comic books in the 60s and 70s.
Yep.
But
I believe you.
I don't know. A lot of those movies I've not been, enthralled with.
They're very formulaic, and there's certainly better ones than others. I thought the first Doctor Strange movie was pretty good. I liked the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I didn't see the second
I
Doctor
like-
Strange movie.
I didn't see it either.
I loved the comics with Doctor Strange, and I
Yeah.
loved that I found that character. And there was a TV series back in the day. We were on vacation. The family was on vacation because, remember, we didn't get television signals or radio. But we were on vacation, and I got to see the original Doctor Strange TV series. And there was an original Spider-Man series from the 70s. You might be able to Google it and find it. And they were actually really good. Peter Parker, the
Interesting.
series on TV was excellent.
I guess they.
And I hated, we were on vacation for 3 months. My family had rented a home.
Golden Age
And
computer
I just
core,
like,
that's
whoa,
all
we've
she
got
came up
TV. I can catch up on all this stuff that I love. But am I a massive fan? Not of some of the stuff.
I was so obsessed with Star Wars growing up that I was like elitist when it came to other media. You know,
Yes.
people that were into comic books to me were just like missing brain cells because they could be into Star Wars instead. I don't know what their problem was.
Oh,
Which I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way anymore. That's just how I was as a kid. You know, kids think and operate in a weird way.
right. Well, I mean, it's just what you were thinking at the time, and I'm with you. I was everything Star Wars. I remember, like, when we drove. Again, my family had to drive to do Christmas shopping. Everything. It was like a 4-hour trip, and we went. And I was thinking everything Star Wars. This Christmas, I just want everything Star Wars. And
Yeah.
like, you would buy stuff, and in the little package would be like, IOU. This toy will become available, in January or February of the next year. You were just buying like a placeholder. There was not a
Oh,
lot
really?
available in 1977 because they were caught so off guard as to
Right.
what was the popularity of it all. So
And you know that George Lucas retained the merchandising rights, which is right up your alley in terms of what you did for a living, right?
Yes, I always wanted Star Wars so bad because in my mind I had dreamed, like the Death Star, a water globe that played, which of course we haven't even mentioned the soundtrack, which George Lucas has said that when he finished filming the original Star Wars movie, the one thing he was ultimately happy with was the work of John Williams, and he said
Yeah.
that was flawless. It was
Did you
perfection.
see the did you see the trailer for the documentary on John Williams' legacy that's coming out on Disney Plus?
I have not, because I don't pay for Disney Plus. You know,
No, I don't
there's
either,
like
but
12
it might be
movies
worth.
that I love, and then the rest of it I wouldn't pay a monthly fee to
Well,
be able to watch it.
they regularly do promotions where you can get like a month or even up to 3 months for like $1.50 and then cancel before the time is over.
But I
But
forget to
also you can
cancel, Holden. I
probably
forget to cancel, and I end up paying for that stuff for 5 years.
well, isn't there like a thing that YouTubers are always promoting that like
Auto cancels for you.
keeps track Rocket Money or something?
Yes.
Not sponsored.
Join me, Holden, and let's do a Grandmaster. Do you need a Grandmaster?
Uh, how about we do something? I have a different idea.
Let's hear it.
How about your clan, Coterie of Arms, absorbs my clan, and we do some clan bounties like a raid together or a dungeon in prep for the
Holden,
dungeon
we look.
race.
Chad. I know there's a few of you in there. There's a few. Thank you first and foremost for hanging out with me, cause things are slow in the Destiny world right now. But Havoc and I were just, because I am not the clan founder. It's Havoc ultimately, but we have been
Yeah.
discussing how a lot of our folks are not active right now, and I think
Yeah.
they're waiting for something to happen. They're waiting to see. They're involved in life. But how many folks do you have, Holden? How many do you have? Because
Well,
I'm
my
loving. First, I'm
roster
loving the idea.
is
I'm loving the idea.
my roster is only 1 second here. So we have a total of 35 members, but there's maybe like 6 to 10 at the most that will still play the game.
Okay,
So
so
it would
you're
just be those six. It would just be those 6 to 10 people, like over the course of the next month or so, as they sign back in and realize that I've dissolved the clan. But it would be like me, my friend Draven, my friends Noto and Chicken Dinner, uh,
Now, Holden,
probably
does
Cryo
somebody does
Andrea.
somebody in your clan want to like take over and maybe keep it there in case I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think that it would automatically default to whoever I made. Like, I would have to promote someone to leave it since I'm the founder. But
Yes.
I'm just not like I'm not gonna put any more effort into building a clan. And if you have space, I'd love to join.
All right. Let
How many
me.
how many people do you guys have right now?
Well, I just looked at it, and what we do is we do trim the fat, and by
Yep.
meaning if people haven't been active, they do get a
Cut.
notification, and then they're said, hey, if you want to. It's something in your life going on that you aren't playing right now, then we understand that. You get a place card. But if you're just not playing and you haven't played in whatever that amount of time is, you get a boot. You get a boot
Yeah.
from the clan because we
That's
want it to be active. We want the people to be active. And so
that's
right
fair.
now I'm looking, Holden, and there's 67. And I
Okay.
know that Havoc probably needs to go through, and probably 7 to 10 of them are going to be given the boot. But we
Yeah,
did
and I
check
mean,
this a
like I
few weeks
said,
ago, and a lot of people don't play at the same time I play. Because I'm looking at it right now, Holden. There's 3 of us in the clan that are online, so we gotta do something. I love your idea, and as soon as I
yeah.
can get Havoc, I will tell him what we, and then I guess we'll send you an invite, and then give you
Yeah,
the ability
or
to start inviting your folks over.
Uh, you could, or I mean, people can, if we just have a link to your clan page on Bungie.net, then they can apply, and then that can be approved by Havoc as he's able to.
All right, because Havoc is Guardians. Havoc is a content creator who plays Destiny, but his true passion in life is music, and he's in negotiations with some bigger things, and he's actually making music for Destiny and gamer content creators. And of course,
Cool.
I can't make any announcements here because it's not mine to make announcements about. But Havoc
You
does
already
have a
said too
music
much.
channel. He has a music channel on YouTube, and he's available on Spotify and just all over where you stream music. But he still
Yep.
is a super fan of Destiny, and as soon as I get to speak to him, Holden, we'll get
Yep.
back with you immediately on it. Because
Sure.
I'm a
For
yes
sure.
for it. I am an absolute yes, and I've played with several of your clanmates, and they've
Yeah.
always
I I,
been
th-
a delight to me.
I think that it would be like 10 to 15 people.
Yeah, so that's great. We've got
And
we've got room for that
you
right
have
now.
33 slots right now, if you have 67, because you can have 100 in a clan.
Yeah.
And then if you're gonna cut some people, then you got even more. But yeah, I'm just tired of not having anyone online. So yeah.
And Holden, I know this is not probably what I should be saying. I'm kind of glad to know that we're not the only clan in the situation where we look at it and just
No, of
simply
course.
can't find people online. And even in my friends list, I'm looking at my friends list, and I do have like 2 pages that are on. But my friends list is much larger than that, and a lot of the people that I play with normally, frequently, they are just not. They're not on because I look at these pages of folks that are in my friends list that they're not here, and I've not seen
Yeah.
many of them in a while. Now, having said that, like I look at Marshu, and I played yesterday with Marshu. We ran multiple Grandmasters. We had a great time. Guardians, if you haven't seen that live stream, that was yesterday, and we had a good time. And Marshu is in a new clan. So, Holden, we're not alone. We are not alone
Hmm.
in this situation. And it all comes down to what Holden and I were discussing off camera. And that's this, level where we've seen a huge drop off in the players. And I just hope that they're not only beyond what we've seen in their live stream. I think the live stream was Monday of this week, but they are really focused on the future, because I was speaking with
Yeah.
Holden about, you can't be a great hero unless you have a great villain, or a fantastic enemy, because sometimes it's not really as black and white as good versus bad, light versus dark,
Yeah, it
good
often
versus
isn't.
evil. There's sides, there's multiple sides, and
Yeah.
you have to have that inside of movies, media, inside of story. Great books often involve someone that is a hero, and someone that they fight against or they work against, and that we need. A couple of days ago, Holden, I'm going to run to the tower real quick, Guardians, and just clear out my mailbox. A couple of days ago, I was talking in my live stream about, I had dreamed about Savathun. I often dream about Destiny. I in my mind create all these scenarios, but I wanted the camera to kind of go through some big hive doors. I wanted to find Savathun seated. I wanted to see Ala Kul, the light blade, and I think one of his colonels probably is a Lucent Hive. I wanted to see a table filled with characters that we know. I want to see Savathun discussing plans about, how the Hive need to just fully take control now that the Witness has been destroyed, and that plan of hers has come to fruition. She can now activate Phase 2, and Phase 2 is, ascending to the top of it all, because the Witness, they did kowtow to the Witness. But now that he's gone, Savathun's there, we hear this music almost, Darth Vader had a theme song. We need a theme song for this character. The doors slam open, and in comes Omnigul. The not Darth Vader's theme song, which I'm in my mind I'm playing, but Omnigul comes in with a ghost on her shoulder, and she is Lucent Hive. and Savathun says, "Welcome, sister." And we hear this roar in the room that Omnigul is back and joining forces as a Lucent Hive. And chat said, "Hey, let's get some of the other big Hive guys, Malak." And then I was trying to think, Malak, where did we meet Malak on the moon, Holden? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Didn't we like keep firing at him and his head finally exploded or something?
Yeah, he was the added strike during the April update after the Taken King.
Okay, I knew he was in
they
there
ended up
somewhere because I remember battling him fiercely.
Yeah, the community ended up referring to it as the Taken Spring because we got Taken King, but we didn't have any idea what content was coming after that. Then we got Taken Spring, which was just known as the April update to Bungie. And then we got Rise of Iron. And then that was 2016 when we got Rise of Iron,
God, Holden, has
and we
it been
got
that
Destiny
long?
2.
Rise of
Yeah, we
Iron
got Destiny
was
2 in
2016?
2017.
Holy
Yeah.
cow. And Guardians, despite what you might hear on that video that I'm referring to that Asdacross reviewed, I loved Rise of Iron. It gave us Siva. And I loved Siva. I loved the aesthetic. I loved the color palette. I loved, the stories that were involved. I loved Rise of Iron. Rise of Iron was really good. I liked the Plague Lands. I liked that they had been off limits to us. I liked the fact that people that did not have Galahorn got to, work to get Galahorn. It just was a really good, season. Holden, you played Rise of Iron, right?
I played all of it, yeah.
And what were your thoughts about Rise of Iron?
The Plague Lands were cool. Wrath of Machine was tied with the Taken King as like my favorite raids in Destiny 1. It's crazy that like Destiny 2 has now gone on for 4 years longer than Destiny 1 did.
Yeah, it is.
Like Destiny 1 was only 3 years long. September 2014 was when Destiny 1 released, and Destiny 2 released 3 years later in September of 2017. And we've had 7 years of content since Destiny 2 dropped. And people like still look back at Destiny 1 as like they have rose tinted glasses for sure, like the nostalgia. Destiny 2 is a better game than Destiny 1. I will die on that hill. Like it is. But the feeling.
Hold on. You and I, we're eye to eye. Same page.
Yeah.
It is so much better.
I mean,
and I go back and play D1. Like D1 wasn't, I played it 5 years ago. I played D1 recently, and Destiny 2 is without a doubt better in every way. Now, do I sometimes wear those rose-colored glasses because there are activities, there are missions inside of D1 Destiny that I loved.
Yeah. And there's exploration. There's exploration and stuff like.
And it was all so new. You have to remember, even these architectural designs, they were totally brand new in Destiny. And then a lot of this, when we saw it in D2, if you were a long-term player, you'd seen it, right? We had seen the Hellmouth. We knew the kind of filth that the Hive lived in. So it wasn't just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Where do I turn to? I remember landing in the Cosmodrome, being born there and coming out to it, but then going back and just hearing that eerie, the soundtrack of noises that play when you go to the Cosmodrome. I'm going to go land there right now, Guardians, and let's see if it is still, those noises are still coming through. Let's go in here where Shao Han is at. But I just remember thinking, wow, this is so incredible. Well, as I said in my live stream just a couple of days ago, this stuff is new to you once. Even though you might take a
Yeah.
second or third character in there, it's new really one time. And that's why I hate it when we're under competition or we're having to get something completed because we want the prize at the end, and I end up not stopping to smell the roses. Because it's only new once. Enjoy it, Guardians, enjoy it. And one time, one of the Bungie developers said it takes us 3 months what takes you 30 minutes to get through as a gamer. We worked on it for 3 months.
Yep.
So
Yep.
go through that stuff and appreciate really how phenomenal what you're seeing is. The fact that I can jump here and feel like I'm in this world, that's exceptional. And I know, you're saying, how do you know, Ransom? How do you know? You're 100 years old. You've probably only been gaming for 1 or 2 years. No, I started, first of all, with pinball machines. I'm that age. And then when Pac-Man really hit, it was astounding. Like, I spent hundreds of dollars standing in front of a machine that took quarters to play Pac-Man, because Pac-Man was just like something we'd never seen before. And this comes from somebody who played board games and really just simple games like Simon Says, I think, was the electronic game where it flashed 4 colors and you had to flash them back in a sequence. So, as a gamer, long-term gamer, Havoc, if you're listening, just calm down, because Havoc's like, Pac-Man can't be considered a game. Not by modern standards, but back then it was state of the art. And that was new once for me. And that feeling that you get when you're experiencing something for the first time, it's hard to replicate that. I don't know if it can really be replicated. And so when I think about that and I look, when we came into D2 for long-term gamers, we'd seen a lot of this. We knew a lot of this architecture and who the enemies were going to be based on the area that we were in. Like, the Hive. When you see their filth and nastiness, you kind of know that it's going to be the Hive, or somebody's going to be in their territory if you're facing someone that's not Hive. So it's just something that I think, just overlook because we get jaded. But then it comes down to Holden replayability. Replayability is something that's so important. And a lot of that was taken away really inside of Destiny, because you got the resources to be able to make the gun that you wanted, right? You didn't have to just hope that randomly it dropped for you, and you didn't have to keep playing, because once you got the resources that you needed, you simply flew off and you made what you wanted. And did that hurt, Holden? Did it hurt the game?
It depends on the type of gamer that you are. I am looking for more replayability through challenge and competition with fellow gamers than I am looking for better loot grind, personally. Like, I stuck out all of Destiny 2 Year 1 with fixed roles and double primaries. I had no problem with it because I had the Leviathan raid to teach to people. I actually kind of enjoyed PvP without a lot of special weapons. Like, shotguns were heavies and fusion rifles were heavies. There wasn't a lot of that going on, and so I kind of enjoyed PvP back then. I just personally think that they need to, like, make the replayability that I'm after is leaderboards, difficult to achieve cosmetics, time trials, things like that. Definitely crafting has made people feel like there's no reason to engage with content beyond getting your red borders, and I understand that. I personally always loved the time of a season when I had everything done and I was able to just play whatever I wanted to without worrying about like getting stuff checked off of a list. Which I understand is not how everyone wants to play the game and not like their motivation for playing the game, but that's just where I come from.
Holden, speaking of cosmetics, and I
Yep.
appreciate where you're coming from. I like that you mentioned cosmetics. Way back when, I remember people showing up in the D1 tower and they had on that Taken gear. Do you remember that? The Taken gear where you
Um,
like glowed and you looked Taken?
yeah, yeah,
Do
that
you
was a
remember where
armor
that
set
gear came
added.
from? Where did that gear come
Yeah, it was
from?
added. It was added in the Taken Spring in the April update with the Malak strike
Okay, all
or with the
right.
Malak
But I
mission.
remember standing around on the tower, and people would show up in that, and it was like wow factor. It was like
Yep.
wow, they got that. They have it. They're wearing it, and I need it. I want it. I've got to have it. Do we have that type of you know desire to
Um,
obtain at this point in Destiny 2?
I think that it's mostly just the emblems from like day one raids and the solo flawlesses. There's not much to flex in Destiny 2.
And well, what do you
The
consider a flex right now in D2? What would be a flex right now?
I mean, anybody who has the day one Salvation's Edge or contest mode Salvation's Edge emblem,
And how
that's a
many people
flex.
have that, Holden? We have the numbers on
I
that. It wasn't a
yeah,
huge
I don't
amount.
I don't know exactly. It's the first one that I missed since Beyond Light, since Deepstone Crypt, so
And a lot
I'm
of
kind of mad at
people,
myself for
Holden, a
not trying
lot of
harder.
people that did have a lot of day ones in competition, they did not get Salvation's Edge. I mean, a lot of people
Yeah,
that
that
I consider, S tier triple A gamers,
yeah.
don't they didn't get it.
It was that second encounter, and I should have known better. Like the Herald of Finality boss was so brutal and so tight for timing. But if I would have gotten past that, I feel like I would have gotten it complete.
Yeah.
Um,
So is
I
that the
spent way
only one that
too.
you've missed in D1 and D2?
No, 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 no. I've missed a lot. I never got a day one in any of Destiny one. Um, and then in Destiny 2, I mean I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure that the first day one I ever got was Scourge of the Past.
But I mean that's still like that's a get. That is a get, really.
Yeah, it's I think there's about 6,000 people that have Scourge of the Past day one.
Yeah,
Um,
I play sometimes and hang out with Vendetta. Vendetta stopped by a couple of days ago, and he has a super rare one from Last Wish.
Last Wish, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I
The
think there's
most
only
rare.
11 of those because I think one of them was stripped from the
Yep.
gamer. And I see
I don't know if it was
Vendetta
strict.
wears that
He was
all the
banned.
time. And if I was Vendetta, I'd be wearing it too. Like, I would never
Yeah,
take it
of
off.
course. Yeah, absolutely. So I got week one for Leviathan. I got week one for Eater of Worlds. I did not get week one for Spire of Stars. And then I got day one for Scourge of the Past, week one for Crown of Sorrow. I missed week one of Last Wish, but I did beat it within like an actual week of it coming out. I beat it on the Friday morning before it would have like hit being out for a week, and even though it was almost an entire week after release, we were still within the first 1,000 clears.
Wow,
Isn't that
hold on.
crazy?
That is a feather in your cap.
Isn't that crazy that a
It
full
is.
week passed and not even 1,000 clears in a full week?
Yes, it is. That's exceptional. And that was Last
It
Wish.
was crazy. Yeah.
Holden, Last Wish
Um,
is still challenging, especially that room where it's like rock, tree, steps. That is a big, big challenge. And
I think
congratulations to
Last
you.
Wish needs. I think they need to update all the encounters that aren't Riven. So like Riven got the update with Pantheon, and now that's a part of the raid. The way that it's designed and with like the limited or the shielded damage on the bottom floor so that you can't cheese it, or at least not so easily.
Right.
And I think that they need to go through and they need to like update the earlier encounters. Like Callie is a complete pushover and has bugs that allows her to be killed like in 20 seconds.
Quest, he has Petra's run.
Shirochi,
Holden has Petra's run.
yeah. I guess
You
yeah,
have
okay.
every triumph inside of Last Wish, don't you, Holden?
Except for all strand and all stasis, if you want to do those right now,
All Strand and all Stasis. There's nobody
because
online, Holden. It's you and I,
we can
basically.
find people.
It's you.
We could
And I
definitely
know
find
I
people.
probably need those. Hang on a minute. Let me go to safety and find out.
Oh, you 100% do because they were added in final shape.
All right, so let me just look and see, because there's a lot. I'm glad we're talking about raids today, chat. And this is the Miscellaneous Meanderings broadcast of the Ransom Rider Gaming Show. Now, and I'm
Yep.
speaking with esteemed guest Super Guardian holding a grenade that hails to us from Canada. Where is that at,
Eh,
Holden? I'm going to look at it. It's under
it's in
Triumphs.
if you go into Dreaming City, yeah. So Journey, and then Triumphs, and then Dreaming City,
Last Wish.
and Last Wish. Oh, actually, sorry. So they added the Strand one. They added the Stasis one a few seasons back, and I did do all Stasis Last Wish already. I just need all Strand.
And it's a
Woven
fire
Wish.
team made entirely of Strand subclasses.
And
Uh,
it's 200 points.
God, it is 200 points. Holy
Yeah.
10 toes, Batman. I'm going to need a new pair of hiking boots because that is a lot of triumph points. That is a lot. And a fire team of all the same class. Hold on. Like I'm for this. I am for
We
this.
can we can do we can do all the same class if you want. I'll hop on my Titan and we
Well,
can do
couldn't we
six
all
strand
do the same
Titans.
class and do Strand and then we would get
We could.
both?
We could. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm for it, Holden. I'm for it.
Do you wanna stay on your Titan for that?
I do. I want to stay on because nothing
Okay.
else has really leveled up.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do six Banner of War Titans tearing through Last Wish.
Let's see. Now I need to be. We're doing Strand, right? We're doing Strand.
Yes. And it has to be actual strand. It can't be
Yes,
prismatic with a
right,
strand super.
right. Strand, the real Strand Guardians, the real Strand. I am, I'm looking at my numbers here. That hurt, but what is the level of Last Wish? Let's take a look
It's
at
it's
it.
nothing. It's 1900, the
Okay.
most base level.
Oh, wait a minute. Now that's still on Dreaming City. Let's go over here and look. Last Wish is not. It's not 1945, is it?
Whatever it is, anything that you use will be fine because of fire team power that raises you up.
Yeah. It says activity power cap 1945. So I'm well beyond
Yeah,
that. I'm 2019, soon to be, 2020. And Holden, who, you know,
let's get
fire
some
team
people.
assemble. Fire team assemble. Chat.
Any Strand Titans in Ransom's chat or my chat that want to join?
Strand
Let us know.
Titans. The call is going out for Strand Titans. Now, let me just look and see.
Hola.
Havoc,
Hello.
Strand. We're going in
Hello.
on Strand into Last Wish. All Titans,
Ooh.
all Strand.
Do you want to join for that?
No, you guys have fun. I'm
No.
still working on some things.
Havoc, I'm glad
Good
you're
luck.
here. Holden wanted to, he suggested earlier that, we're a lot of clans are in positions where we don't have people that are playing regularly, and Holden says he would love to join up inside of Coterie of Arms. And I told him, of
That would be
course,
fun.
you are, the clan founder. I think Vol is listed, but we know it's you, Havoc. We know it's you.
So I just need to basically, I think, promote somebody else in my clan to like make it so that it'll pass it over to them, and then I can apply to join. And I would love to do that before we do Last Wish, because that way I can get the rating with clan mates.
And I wanted to check with
bounty
you,
done.
Havoc, because I am
Yeah,
not
that's
clan
fine.
founder.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
All right, let me
I don't
just
mind.
do
Cool.
this, Holden. Just
I'll
hang on.
Or I guess Ransom can do it.
Now, wait a minute. I thought, I can't invite to clan. It says you are closed. You are closed.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna go into my clan settings. How do I do that?
And then Havoc, if there's anyone that's not played in our timeline, you could probably fine tune it. Although we have plenty of room right now, so there's no rush.
Yeah.
We're
you're
down
good.
to 67, in the clan, and we normally run around 90 to 95. So we are at a low point based on the fact that we've not had people playing, and so they've been given a notice and they've been given a boot. But chat, is there anybody? And look, my chat dropped down to like non-existent when we're calling for volunteers.
Aww.
Let's see if there's
I'll
someone.
be down to join.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, Speakeasy Bob, is that you?
Yep, yeah. I'm just doing a strike and I'll join up after I finish.
All right.
No rush.
Now let's see. Is there anybody else here?
How do I?
Wow, old boss is at 2021. Quest, you're at work. Quest is at work, so he won't be able to join. Thank you, Quest, for letting me know. Thank you. AKU. I don't remember who AKU is, but they're with Clan Light. I think they're from Belgium. I want to say Belgium. Dwight, are you still in chat? Do you want to go in? Everybody needs to be on a Titan, and they have to run Strand. This is we're going to get double, and I think this will be 400 triumph points. 400. And Holden will lead the push into the darkness that is Last Wish.
I don't know how to promote somebody. I'm just looking for the ability to do that. Okay, here's memberships. Oh, that's inviting people from my friends list. What in the world? How do I promote someone to admin? Settings. It's got to be in settings. But then when I go to settings,
It's been too long since I've looked at it, Holden. I won't be able. I can't. I don't remember exactly what to do to even be able to offer a.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Oh, here we go. All right. Somehow the settings was correct this time. So general settings, invitations, band, admin history. I'm gonna promote. Honestly, I guess I'm just gonna promote everybody in my clan so that they all, whoever leaves, there will still be admins. So can I just dissolve it? Can I just
I don't. I'm. A long time ago, you could not dissolve them. There had to be somebody in charge. I don't remember if. I don't know if they've
it's got
changed
to
that
be
or
like
not.
at the bottom. There's got to be like a way to um culture fields, general settings, clan join, approval required, level allowed, new member level, clan language, admin history. Uh, Type promote to founder. Promote to founder. Confirm. Oh, hold on. I think just promoting somebody to founder removed my admin status. Let's see here. Yep. All right. Settings, leave clan on Xbox Live. And now I'm gonna go to your clan.
I would send you an invite, but it says you're closed.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna inspect Guardian, inspect clan, request to join. There we go.
Voila.
All right. I'm gonna grab some water, and then I'll post for anyone that we still need as soon as I get back.
All right. Thank you, Holden. Welcome to the clan, Holden, a grenade full member of Coterie of Arms. Yes, indeed. I feel like I'm welcoming family. Thank you for hanging out with me, Holden, and thank you for being a member of Coterie of Arms. Chat, we are looking for, this is going to be a special run of Last Wish. We're going to need Titans, and we need you to be on Strand. In fact, you must be on Strand because we want that full We want the full 200 for everyone running Strand. It's 200 triumph points. And then if we all run the same class, we get another 200 for a total of 400. That's a lot of points. It is a lot of points. So I am excited. Let's go and look at triumphs again. Let's look at Dreaming City. Let's go down to Last Wish. Let's take a look at that one last time. Woven Wish. Complete all raid encounters with a fire team made entirely of Strand subclasses. Complete all encounters with a fire team made of the same Guardian class. 400 total points if we get both of these. And I am here for that. Guardians, I'm here for it. So it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. You Guardians may know, thank you Speakeasy Bob for joining. You Guardians may know that when Prismatic came out, we kind of abandoned everything else. Prismatic almost made everything else seem obsolete. The thing that I love about Strand, and there's a lot to love, right? There is a lot to love about Strand. But the thing that I really love about it is grapple. And grapple is one of those things that I just absolutely didn't want to give up. I have never, ever wanted to give up grapple. I'm that big of a fan. Jack, we are actually going to go into, the Last Wish on Strand Titans. It has to be Strand Titans because we're going after that 400 points of triumph score. 400 points. Now, I kind of want to know that I'm going to use this a little bit later. Let me get this fixed up. I want to do this. All right, will that do it? No, I'm going to have to use the full... I could do this. And then I could go in and what is this? Reduces strand damage. I don't think they use strand in there a lot. I really don't. Solar, doesn't the witch spew hate in the form of solar? Jack, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope we can do it. Now let's see. That did it. Okay, that did it. This hurt my numbers, but I'm not going to be too upset about it. Let's get a color shader on this that I can be happy with. I really want to... I need to branch out. I need to use more color shaders because I have like my 10 favorites and I need to use more. Q, we are running through an all-Titan, all-Strand Last Wish for the 400 Triumph points. And we do need some more folks on the team. We need some more.
Yes.
If you're available, we would love to have you come in and hang out with us for this all-Titan, all-Strand full run of Last Wish. All Titan, all Strand, Last Wish. Now, that makes me, rethink some of this stuff. But good weapons are really good weapons. But, I do have Pro Memoria with Reconstruction and Bait and Switch. But I love Commemoration. I also really love Unwavering Duty Adept. But having said that, we need something that's going to burn the witch. I'm going to stay with Choir of One because I'm a fan. Choir of One, I'm a big fan. I like the Smite of Marin, Harrowed Edition. But now I'm wondering, should I switch to something else here? Because I really like Warden's Law. I like Vulpecula. But, something with a little more punch to it, I probably could
Did
pick
you get
up.
Euphony yet?
Do what?
Did you get Euphony from the Salvation's Edge raid yet?
Oh no, I do not. I do not have it.
Yeah,
Oh, Q,
all
come on
good.
in. We'd love to have you. Titan on Strand. Titan on Strand. Man, I could go in there and hit her really hard with a fusion rifle because ultimately she's the one that we want to do the most damage to. We got to get rid
Or
of the
for
sister.
the yeah, for the first encounter, we all want to use precision weapons because she has a 2x crit modifier on her head. So no explosives, linears, snipers, um yeah.
Linears and snipers. Damage, damage. And I don't. Do I even have a linear on me? Queensbreaker. I wanted to love that weapon the last time I used it. It was not something that I was super. Queenbreaker. Queenbreaker. Do better. That's all I can say. Do better. Now, I do like commemoration, but I like unwavering duty. Can I get her in the face with that? Can I get her in the face? Wait a minute. Why is this? Why have I set up this way? Why is this all like this? Maybe I need to rethink this. Um, I do like Precious Scars now. Don't hate on me for saying it out loud, but I like Precious Scars. I like it a lot. A whole
Hmm.
lot.
Be right back.
All right. Now, I also am looking at this thinking, Abeyant Leap. Is Abeyant Leap something that improved, man, oh man, gain woven mail when suspending targets? I'm not a super fan of that. I have tried to love that exotic, and I don't love that exotic. I just don't. Now, Graviton Lance, I am a fan. I would not run out of ammo if I switched over to Graviton Lance. Precision weapons, hung jury. I'm also a fan of that. I'm going to go Vulpecula. Then I think unwavering duty. I'm going to stick with unwavering duty. Rapid void weapon. Let's pop this in. Make as many orbs as I can. Make more orbs. Void loader, yes. I want to reload Graviton Lance as fast as possible. Sniper damage, melee, and void damage resist. Maybe this needs to be. Should it have been solar? But I still think I'm okay on this. Now, where did I need this? Recovery. I needed some recovery on this. All right, that top popped in a little bit of recovery. It's nothing, to be super right home about, but I will take that. I will take that. This I could do solar because for her, I want to get that solar damage. This is reduces class ability when you pick up an orb, reduces all abilities. I kind of would like to have that replenishes my health. The more I can step on that, the better. But reduces all abilities. That's not anything to laugh at. That could be good. All right. Now we've got Q, Speakeasy Bob, and Holden. We have four. There's four. And Jack, are you going to join? We need Titans. We need Titans and Strand. Titans and Strand. This is going to be a full run of Last Wish on all Titans all the time and on Strand. All Titans all the time on Strand. Now, so we've got four. We need two more, and Holden might know someone. Jack, are you? What is your in-game name, Jack? I do not remember.
So worst case scenario, we can grab someone off LFG.
All right, hang on, hang on. I think Jack is going to join. Jack says, "Yep, I'll join."
Cool.
Man, I would love to have Shield Maiden in here, but Shield Maiden is playing something else. Playing something else.
It's all right. We're gonna crush it.
All right, let's hang out here. Now, let me just go back over and look at this. Void Siphon. What does this Void Siphon? Let's take a look. Rapid Void weapons create an orb of power. I want to get my fellow Guardians, supered as fast as possible. Void Loader, because I'm using Graviton Lance here because I like that, I can pop them. I can pop them. Jack, you're number 8355. I thought I just played with you the other day. Is it under Les Jack? Oh man. I've got to get my little mouse in that.
I can send an invite and write out whoever's name.
Okay, well I might be able to get it. Number
I'm just gonna look at your
8355.
stream.
Player not found. That's not the right one. Oh, I'm on Strand. I'm on Strand. It's all supposed to be Strand. Did I
Yes.
switch that? Oh my god. Man, oh man. Thank you for pointing that out. I guess when I switched back over from my loadouts, it popped it back over. Ugh. Okay. I would rather had my old I would have rather had this stuff back the way it was. Okay, I think, but no, that changed that. So now I've got to go back and look at these and make sure right here that I get my resilience up. That did it. Okay, that got my resilience back up. Strand, Siphon, Rapid Strand. I want to get the Rapid Void. Rapid Kinetic won't really work. Improved target acquisition for Strand weapons. I'm not really using Strand weapons right now. So let me look at this. Let me look. Strand Loader. Nope. I want Void Loader. Okay, I think I'm still happy with that. Solar Weapon Surge. Yep, because I'm going to use my machine gun and try to get her in the face, in her face. And this, I do like the finisher. I like this gain a powerful overshield. Shortly after using my class ability, your next weapon, Final Blow, spawns an orb of power. Shortly after using your class ability. That is something, but I like the time dilation. I like that a lot. Of course, automatically collects nearby orbs. I think I'm still happy with that. I think I'm going to still be okay with this. Although I could do this and then go in and bring up my strength a little bit. Recovery. This gives me 2. All this is based on class ability. I'm going to do that right there. Okay. And that used all my points. Am I happy with this? I'm going to basically just leave that alone because there's not a lot that I can do with that right now. Recovery, I could still go over to strength, right? Oh, Dwight, you're okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5. We need one more, Dwight. We need one more.
Mm-hmm.
It's all Titan on Strand. All Titan on Strand.
Sure is.
We're going for a total of 400 points. 400 points. Let's see. You'd have to be in the live stream Discord chat. You need to be a member of Discord. I've got Havoc, Holden, and Speakeasy Bob is here. You would need to
We should all get into the Discord if we can.
Yeah, everybody, to be heard, you need to be in there. You need to be in there. And I think it's...
And even if you don't want to... Go ahead.
Well, I think is it exclamation, who, or no, wait a minute. What is it, exclamation, Discord?
Did you guys set that up?
Yeah, it's set up. It is set up. Or it's supposed to be set up. Let's see. Havoc is muted. He's probably working on music. What is the command for that normally, Holden? Do you know? Oh, thank you, Quest. Discord.
I tried it and it didn't work, and Quest didn't either, but... Or maybe it did. Oh, there, it worked. It worked for you.
Yeah, there's no space in there.
That means it's set up to only let it work when you type it.
Is that what it is? We'll have to work on some of this stuff for you.
I put in the exact... I put it in the same thing as you, and it didn't work, and then you put it in and it worked.
All
but
right.
It's fine.
We'll work on some of that stuff.
No, it's all good.
All right. So is that everybody now? Let's see, 3, 4, 5. No, we still need one.
I don't think Dwight is going to join. They said that their Titan isn't ready yet, and their Discord's down.
All right. So let me see.
So we'll see.
X Gamer Alpha. All right. We've got a lot of people on right now.
Oh, I might have someone. 1 second here.
All right. Dwight, you're all good, buddy. This is for fun, but we do want those 400 points. We want those 400 points. I'm just looking to see what Q is using. I'm looking to see. Rufus Fury Adept, which I love this weapon. The Akelos shotgun. There was a time where I never left home without it. Rufus Fury absolutely packs. It packs. But I don't have it on me.
You need an iPad, Ransom.
I do have it over here, but I just...
With Destiny Item Manager.
I have that on my computer on another screen over there.
You just literally go in Destiny Item Manager and just double-click any weapon on any character. It'll transfer it over.
I know. I just need to clear out some space out of my vault to be able to freely move things around.
With the changes that are coming to armor, I'm thinking about deleting all of my armor for my Titan and my Hunter.
Jack, Quest says the link is expired. The link is expired. And Havoc's working on his music, so he won't be able to activate it.
Let me see if I can make a link. Try and copy paste that one.
Dwight, I need to do the same thing. It won't work.
Jack, can you put your Discord username into Ransom's chat?
I'm gonna land us there. We're going
Sorry,
to
I
land.
keep forgetting to fix that.
Havoc, they said the Discord link won't work. Quest
I
said
know,
it
I
won't
keep forgetting
work.
to fix it. I'm working on it. Sure, that should be.
I think my friend's gonna join. Second here.
For generations, the Dreaming City housed one of the Awoken's most closely guarded secrets. She is known as Riven. Riven of 1,000 voices. The last known Ahamkara.
Thank you, Havoc.
She has
Thank
been
you.
taken, and her death is your calling.
Oh, I joined on the wrong thing. Well, yeah. Hello? Oh, yeah.
Boing.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab some bounties in orbit before we start.
All right. I've always thought the Dreaming City was so beautiful, and I will say,
You are finally here.
Forsaken Guardians, it was really beyond belief. I just was, thrilled beyond belief when Forsaken hit. It just had everything I had hoped and more. And the fact that Dreaming City changed every week, and the fact that things didn't open up until we beat Riven. That was the amazing thing. And when it popped up and said Guardians have defeated Riven, it was like, wow. We took down Riven, and that was just really special. I mean, it really just it thrilled my soul. It thrilled my soul.
All right, my friend wants to do something else, but that's okay. There was another guy that asked me if we needed one. Give me a second here.
Now, how far away am I from my full 20? Okay, I'm at 4.6 million and I need 5.5 million. I have a lot of bounties that I could probably click off, but
Don't pop any.
I will see how rough it is before I, finish up, before reset on Tuesday. I will click on Monday if I need to.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
How are you guys doing?
Good. Is this
This is
Jack?
Jack.
How are you, buddy? Welcome to the chat. Now remember, we are live across multiple countries, so do be nice. Do be nice.
I will.
All right. All right. Now remember, Guardians chat, we are here as as light bearers. But we are going to be using Strand, which is a darkness power, but we're using it for good. And everybody needs to be on a Titan because we are going for the 400 points. Now, Holden has volunteered, and he has been through this many, many times. And let me just make sure, I want to put on something, that's relevant to this. This is my Master Guide emblem. But Holden is guiding this one. It's Holden. So win, lose, or draw, we get to rally around Holden and allow him to shine. Holden, it's your time to shine.
Sounds good.
Now, many of us here have completed this dozens of times. Probably Holden has completed it hundreds of times. I would imagine that Q has hundreds of completions. Speakeasy Bob, you've completed it many, many times as well, I know. Lord Snub, ruler of the Snubs, do you have a lot of completions on this? Is this your first time, second time, 10th time, 100th time?
That's Jack, right?
Yes, Jack.
Done this plenty of times to
Okay.
know what I'm doing.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're experienced. Does that mean that we're going to go through here trouble free? I don't know. Sometimes things arise, and you might have a hiccup on the way. You could trip on your flip flop. You could fall down an embankment. I know that we have an area where we go through one of those special zones that's in the Taken realm. And I have seen people trip and fall in there. I have tripped and fallen in there, but it's not about how far you fall. It's about how high you get up. And it is easy to really trip and fall in that Taken realm. Or to be over...
How about...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Has anyone in the instance that you guys are in there, has anyone died yet?
No.
Should we activate Petra's run and see how far we get and then just come back in on our checkpoint if we have a fail?
That's up to you, Holden. That's up to you. I mean, I'm happy with the 400. Petra's run means everyone has to be deathless, correct?
Correct.
That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
The moment someone dies, even if it's by accident in between an encounter, it'll take us to orbit.
Oh no, don't do that. Let's save that for another time. That's another one. Let's do that on a different one.
Yeah, but honestly though, like Titans on Banner of War are like pretty unkillable.
Unless you slip and fall in the Taken zone.
Yeah. All right. It's fine.
400 points, and then let's come back to that. Let's come back to it.
Yeah, sure.
We're supposed to 3-man that, Holden. Now, you told me that a long time ago. Don't be taking that back.
Yeah, just but 3-manning the whole raid is a lot different than just 3-manning Riven, which is what I said we should do.
Oh, okay. But yeah, let's focus
3-manning the whole raid
on Strand and Titans, and then we've got 5 years where we're going to be live streaming, so we need to save something.
Yeah. True. All right, let's rally and let's do it.
Guardians, we're going in. Riven, she's misunderstood. I feel like we need to be better to her, but, this incarnation of Riven is going to deserve everything we're going to give her. She's going to deserve it. Oh, Dwight, you want to do Petra's run? We need to book it with Holden. Holden is, a very busy person in the real world. A creator of, special stuff in the movie industry. And
thank you.
But when we get a hold of him, Dwight, I'm going to remember that, and we're going to holler at you. We're going to holler at you. Mm-hmm. All right, I will take I'll take an Infinity Snake. And I see one right over here. All right, I'm over here.
All right, just a moment.
But Dwight, I've been telling Holden for several years now that I was going to do a Petra's run, and it just has never really worked out. And I need to get busy with it. You know, I need to get in there and get my Petra's run. But there's so much stuff that here I am talking about. People have been saying, we're in a lull. But there's so many things that I need to do. Today, this run is an example of things that I need to do. It really is. Now, is everybody in position? Just call it when you need us to get on.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, everyone knows what they're doing, so we're fine. What's the challenge this week? Which?
Which?
Which one is that? Is it the second one? I don't want to do which.
I don't even remember what which is.
It's if it's the second encounter, it's awful. It's
all right.
It's so bad.
I'm for skipping it then. I'm happy with my 400
all right. So
points.
the symbol, so the bad symbol is uwu. Looks like. So we're not doing uwus. I'll do this one over here then. Let's start it.
Which one was the uwu again?
It's the one that's like, people call it W snake or triple booby or like cloud snake, but if you look at the two like faces of the snakes, they're looking at each other and they're completely in uwu together.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's go. So you should be standing on either an S snake, infinity, or an 8 right now.
Gosh, Polaris Lance is one of the Lance brothers, and the Lance brothers are absolutely perfection. I mean, that's all you can say about them. They're just perfection.
Do we have
Yeah.
a sixth?
Do we have a 6th?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. We do not.
Because I have one person. If we
You have
need.
someone that wants to join?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Bring them in. Which plate did we not get yet? One of the back ones near Q?
I would think.
Is that your
yeah.
second plate, Q?
Oh, Quest, welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. I saw it popped up where you weren't in there, and I wondered.
All right, come to the middle. Come to the middle. Damage. Try not to. Okay, it's fine.
What was?
Chaos for the rooms. Get in, run. Gamers.
Guardian down.
Hit res after. Oh, it's all the way up there. Is that your friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Doors. I'm gonna pop super on this one. Anybody that's got a super should. Oh wait, she's about to teleport out. Or yeah, never mind. That was the third. All right. So anything but infinity.
All right, I'll take the two-headed snake pointing down if I can find it.
Yeah, I'll take these 2/8 over here.
Whenever she comes to your plate, shoot her. That damage counts.
Woo!
Your friend joined on a Titan, right?
Yep. And he's on Strand as well.
Okay. Great. Just checking. Alright, we have one more S-Snake to do. But it's okay, we'll be fine. Just kill her.
Get out of here, girl.
Oh, red border.
It's been a long time since it was a two-phase on her.
But my sister
Well, we only had 5 Guardians doing damage.
We cannot defeat Riven.
And we were late to damage the first phase.
It was still a good time, Olin. It was still a good time.
When she speaks.
Also, Ransom, you do tend to only raid, or often you raid with like people who are absolute mad lads.
What do you say?
In like a respectful way. I'm just saying, like, you often raid with people who are, you know,
AAA,
the type to actually compete at World's First and stuff like that.
Yes, I know. What he's saying is, Guardians, I hang with some people inside of raids that are really like top notch, and meaning that really in just the best way possible, they're superstars. And what it is, when you hang with somebody like that, all that beautiful, glorious perfection rubs off on you a little bit, and then when you fall back to the real world, it's like, oh no, you know, that was a little.
It just gives you it gives you a distorted lens to look at the raids through.
It does. I will tell you, really, Holden, a very specific example of that. Was it Onslaught that we were all gunning for to get the special emblem? Was that Onslaught?
Yes.
Or Onslaught.
Yeah, you had to, yeah. Beating wave 50 was actually difficult on heroic.
And I ran with people that just made that look like a day going to the candy store. And what was the other
was not
one
the case.
that was parts from raids that we did, and it was for the
Pantheon.
Title. Oh my gosh.
Pantheon.
I want to say to anybody who, you know, ran that with me, everybody was phenomenal. That was some difficult, challenging content. I mean, it really was. And I am so thankful to have been able to run with people that made that look like it was easy. And believe me, Guardians, it wasn't, because just running with people that, you know, had not done hundreds and hundreds of raids, it became a real challenge, didn't it, Holden? It did. You know,
it was the hardest. It was one of the hardest things in Destiny history.
It was. If you had not been through these raids over and over and over again, you found yourself experiencing a really challenging time, because that was challenge. And luckily, I got my title. I completed all of them, and I ran mainly with We Don't Work Weekends. Crimson and all of you guys out there, Dwayne on Fire, all of you guys, you were exceptional in every way. And because of those guys being so smooth, so powerful, it made it seem, breezy easy. It was not. Because off camera, I ran that with just, some clan mates where we were just doing it to have a good time. Man, oh man, did they ever knock us down and knock us back. But I loved it, Holden. I loved it. It was fun.
I loved it as well.
It was
I loved it
fun
as well,
going
but I loved
through-
the struggle.
Yeah, it was fun going through feeling like, okay, I'm really going to have to work this. I'm going to have to work it.
My friend doesn't have permission to speak in the Discord chat.
Who
What's
is your
that?
friend, Bob? Who is your friend?
Slippery, Noodle.
Okay, Slippery Noodle. Havoc
Yeah.
would have to give permission to talk in there, I think. I don't think I can give permission to talk in that. I don't. Let me look.
I got you.
Ransom,
You should be
have
able
you
to
have
server
you
move.
uh
There we
have
go.
you been watching like you up to date on the last TWID, the TWAB that talked about the changes coming?
I know some of the changes, but I did not watch that. I tuned in to Asda Cross, and it was like his broadcast was 57 minutes, and I just thought
Yeah.
I didn't have the time right now because I had company, and it was gourmet dinner night, and the gourmet dinner was on my head, and I had to cook.
You got to get Havoc to help you, or I can help you set up a build for Peacekeepers. And then when you have your Peacekeepers build ready to go, you got to dust off your Huckleberry.
Huckleberry.
I like
Peacekeepers.
I'm not gonna
Pe-
hate on Huckleberry. I like
Peacekeepers and So Huckleberry is getting changed to where the catalyst, which used to like refill the magazine on a kill, that functionality is just being moved right into the weapon, and they're giving the catalyst kinetic tremors.
Oh, which I love.
Okay. So you're going to have kinetic tremors and original rampage on an exotic SMG that refills itself on kills, and Peacekeepers are going to buff SMG damage up to 100%. So you're going to be doing like it's basically Lucky Pants for Titan, but there's no build-up. You just literally have to have enemies to kill. And so essentially you're going to be doing, if you have enough enemies to kill, you're going to be doing around 312% damage. I think it's like 60, so like 320% damage just for wearing those two exotics and killing enemies.
Nice.
It's going to be nutty. Plus, and that's not even factoring in kinetic tremors. That's just the primary damage will be 300% from wearing Peacekeepers and having Rampage active. And then for the Warlocks, Bad Juju's getting buffed, and so is Skull of Dire Ahamkara. So it's going to be a Nova Bomb and Bad Juju and Skull of Dire Ahamkara episode for me.
And I loved Bad Juju, but it's never really done what it needed to do. That mission to get Bad Juju on the Leviathan was so phenomenal. I loved it. And that is where
cool.
we jumped
Yeah.
through the Leviathan, right?
Go. It was called The Other Side, and yeah, it was like a taken version of
The Leviathan.
yeah, kind of, yeah. It started like in Callus's throne room. Well, it started in the treasure hall. Then you teleported into the hallway that was like the taken ascendant plane version of the hallway up to Callus's room, and then the Callus like floor dropped out, and you went through like another ascendant plane area, and then you were in this like Leviathan coated ascendant plane space.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I ran that many times, and I even went in there on that solo and made it to that platform.
3, 2, 1, on.
And then they got me. One of those, was it a shrieker or something that was kind of hidden back there on that final boss
There were
area?
there were an absolute there was like a mass of unkillable shriekers above the area with the dogs, the unlimited dogs.
Yeah. Golly. I made it past
All
that,
right,
though.
I got
Holden.
3, 2. No, this one snub. This one. 2, 1 on. Oh my gosh, I got pushed around. Hold on.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
off.
my bad.
I can get 3.
That's okay. I can't get 3 this time. I can get 4. Okay, somebody get that middle one over there. 3, 2, 1 on. Somebody top middle, right there. I'm shooting at it.
There you go.
Off. And I can't get 4. I can get 3. Okay, you get 3. I'll get 2. I'll get 2.
Okay.
I'll get 2. 3, 2. Somebody needs to get that one over there where bottom left, Ransom. Over where I'm shooting. Bottom left. Over there. Where? Yeah. Okay. On.
Bottom left. Ah, I stood on one.
Banner burst there.
Oh, was I looking at it wrong? I was. It was bottom right, wasn't it? Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Hey, banner
That's my
bursts are
bad.
broken. You just sit on the plate and take all the damage.
Yeah, we got it.
With Banner of War, you can sit on the plates. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Anytime that I call out a direction, if it's right, which it wasn't, my bad, it'll be based on like the orientation of like the direction that we're looking.
Yeah.
But that was my mistake. I effed up.
We got it. So that's why it counts.
We did. All right, somebody get your crystals. Somebody get this crystal. Shoot to the right with it. Now. Why do I have no time? Oh, I do have a timer. They put it at the top middle. I still hate that. I hate that change. I'll get all these guys up here.
You're enjoying this stuff on Titan.
Wes, we'll get you at one point, buddy. You just had to work today. You had to work.
Okay, get ready and on. Where's the special ammo? Why is there no special ammo? Weird.
Alright. And get autumn.
I'm on 1.
Okay, I got left. 3, 2, 1, on. There we go. Thank you. All right, I got 3.
I got 2.
3, 2, 1, on. Rotate. I got 3 again.
I got 1.
Somebody get 4. 3, 2, 1, on. Nice.
I don't remember during the day one of this one which encounter it was, but it took everyone the longest time.
For day 1?
Yeah, for day one of this one.
Day 1 was vaults. Nobody understood vaults.
Yeah, that was it.
I mean, every encounter was really difficult because they overtuned the light difficulty.
What do you mean,
Go.
Holden? What do you mean? Just
So
they were more
the-
powerful?
So the Riven encounter was like 580 power when Last Wish dropped, and I was like in the 30s and I grinded, and there was a bug. There was a bug with the Chamber of Starlight mission woman or whatever, the witch in there, and if you knew about the bug and you still had like prime attunement, you could farm that boss for primes. And because lots of Redeem were already content creators, and a lot of other, like the two teams that beat Last Wish on day one in the first 24 hours were comprised of a lot of content creators that like, I hate when people say, oh, don't listen to content creators, they play the game for a living, but they literally do, and they were at the time, and they also had the ability to like take advantage of the exploit. So I think that if Last Wish had been like a contest mode raid, it would have been a completely different outcome. Because like the fact that my team's clear was still in like the first 1,000 clears, like almost a full week after it came out, showed you just how like difficult it was based on artificial power level issue. And so the reason that Glad and Redeem and then Vendetta and Gigs and the other tier 1 guys, that like part of the reason why they were able to succeed in the first 24 hours was because they were all taking advantage of a exploit for leveling.
And what was the
And that's
exploit?
not like
What was the exploit?
It was the Chamber of Starlight's boss was not using up prime attunement, so they were able to just kill the boss over and over again and get prime engrams to drop, which would occasionally rank up their character, and they were able to do that like a lot more than your average player was, not only because they had all the playing time in the world, but because it was like a leak that got out and not everyone like had the ability to do that. I'm not like saying it as a way to like criticize them. It's just the way that the game was.
Right.
And they also like, you know, they did their best to take advantage of what they could take advantage of. I don't blame them at all for doing it. It's just that the circumstances are undeniably unfair for the rest of the community.
So,
and that's why contest
Glad
mode was created.
One of the 11 that got it.
Glad and Error and Swetsicle and what was his name that got banned? Indica, and then Modern and Glad, Indica, Modern, Swetsicle, Error,
Flesh.
and there's one other guy.
Flesh Crunch.
Oh my gosh! I can't
Flesh
believe
Crunch,
I
yeah,
slipped
Flesh,
and failed
Flesh.
right there.
You are destined to fight forever.
I need to adjust my brightness.
So those six got worlds first, and it took them 19 hours or so. And then world second was an hour and a half later, which was Gigs, Vendetta, Riot, Game Sager, I think. Was he playing with them on day one of Last Wish? I'm pretty sure Game Sager was on the team. Anyways, like when those guys reached Riven, I think there was only like one person that was above 550, 555 or whatever. So they basically played Riven and Queen's Walk at almost a minus 30 deficit, which was actually way more difficult than minus 30 right now would be.
Right. I know. I went in, looked around, got killed immediately, and just said, "We're gonna wait till the professionals are in here and get this thing opened up." And then I was still playing. I played daily in the Dreaming City because it was filled with adventure and exploration. It just was exceptional in every way. It really was.
Yep. No, it was so good, and the fact that the dungeon unlocked like when we beat her.
Oh yeah. Try Danielson.
So cool.
It is so good to see you, buddy. Hello. Thank you guys for hanging out. This is an all Titan run. Bawis, hello. It's an all Titan run of Last Wish, and we're all on Strand. Strand Titans for the win. And that will give us, when I say for the win, We're looking for completion because there are 400 triumph points tied up on Titan Strand as the whole fire team, and that's exciting. When everybody gets in place, I'll grab the ball.
You want to do first and last,
I'll
Ransom?
do first and last.
Okay.
For
I'll be on left side, so let's force right. I'll grab top left.
But Guardians, when you see us going through here and you think, we're basically searching for a place to have a picnic, this was back in the day when this hit. You just heard Holden talk about it. This was a challenge. This was a challenge. It really was. And it remained a challenge because of...
Somebody with zero is somebody with zero able to cleanse Q? Q, how many do you have? One or two? You had two, right? I'm gonna die. Whatever. I don't care. Better to redistribute my one than to redistribute Q's two. Just grab whatever you can on the field. Somebody grab, or I can grab this one.
Right next to you, Holden.
Somebody able to unfreeze with the pickup on. If somebody pick up and go unfreeze Slippery over there. I can't because I'm already at ×2. It'll kill me. Grenade, 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 grenade. It's your grenade key to cleanse. All right, pick up the two. Pick up the two that came up. It doesn't matter as long as if you don't have two, pick up any that are there, and then it's gonna spawn in the last one for Ransom to pick up. Pick up all strengths. If you don't have two, pick up all strengths. There it is. It's coming in center.
Comes.
Grab that.
You can pick that up.
Got it.
All right, so if we're forcing right, what that means is 3 people go right side, 3 people go left. The person who is first and last, which is Ransom, is considered a left side player. The 2 people on the left are going to pick up 1 taken strength each. I picked up the top one, so whoever was the other left person would pick up the bottom one. 1 each on each of the 2 phases. Then on the right side, 1 person picks up the first 2. And then someone with 0 from right side cleanses that person when they get frozen by the tornado. And then the remaining 0 person picks up the second set of 2. And then the person who grabbed the first set of 2, which has 0 now because they had them stolen when they got cleansed, goes and cleanses the other person. So don't pick up strengths on right side unless you're picking up both, and on left side 1 each except for Ransom.
All right, is everybody ready?
And then when the taken captains die, go and like if you have 0 and you're from a right side and you're going to be the cleanser, go and grab the taken essence wherever it is, and then stand next to the person that gets frozen, which is somebody with 2x, and then cleanse them, and it'll take their essence over to you. And the cleanse is with the grenade key. All right, go ahead. Here comes strengths. Pick up your strengths. Good. There's a taken essence up where Holden is. If the other person was 0 or whoever got cleansed wants to come grab the taken essence, they can have it ready to go for the second cleanse.
Yep.
All right, grab your strengths. Frozen on left. Frozen on left. Back left here. Slippery.
Back left.
Yeah, you might be able to get there in time.
Guardian down.
Oh, okay. Pick up the strengths wherever they come in. If you don't have 2, grab them, except for Ransom. Oh, the last one's up, Ransom. Just grab the other ones anyways, if he, on the way to damage, so that he doesn't build up faster.
Wow, I cannot
So
believe that.
so here's the issue. Here's the issue. Okay, the moment the taken strengths spawn in, the timer of the boss, like how he's like climbing up to he's climbing up to 100%, and he's gonna wipe us at 100%. The moment that taken strength spawn in, it accelerates his leveling up his percentage. So we have to pick those up as soon as they come in. So let's just make sure that we're grabbing those as fast as we can. And the person who can't call out is Slippery. So if Slippery gets frozen, we all need to be looking out and saying like Slippery's frozen, bottom left. Also, the best thing to do if you have ×2 when a tornado is about to come out, stand near the middle, right? Whether you're left or right doesn't matter. If you're in the middle, then you're going to be the easiest to get to for the person who's about to cleanse you. Let's try again.
Here I go.
Yep. Here comes strengths. Pick them up. There's an essence at top left. Second set of strengths are in. Grab. Frozen middle. Back.
Trapped in the back. You.
Last one's up. Last one's up. Damage. Much better.
Yay! Vulpecula for the win!
You don't hesitate to reach into the deep. Your kind is so brave.
Whose voice is
Those
that
with
talking in
conviction
this
pair
today?
best with my kind.
I'm hearing Devrim.
Like the awoken prince. Shall we be friends?
Everybody hears a different Riven,
Okay.
I think. Did you guys hear someone other than Devrim?
I heard someone else. It almost sounded like
Yeah, there's
Lakshmi.
Ikora. Well, like who?
Lakshmi, but I know it could be the same voice person. That I don't know who it was though.
The Riven voices that I know of are Crow, Zavala,
Kill me. My heart is
Crow, Zavala, Ikora, and Devrim.
It was definitely a woman. I've heard two different women.
Our chorus kind of sounds weird. Sounds like a Linda.
It could have been Ikora.
Yeah.
Ooh, this part. Gotta love this part.
I'll read for trees.
I'll read and run for rock.
Oh, I normally like a shotgun here, and of course, here I am without a shotgun today. But having said that, you know, man, oh man, I do really like Indebted Kindness. But I'm going to stick with what I've got. I'm staying with what I've got. I'll take the stair steps here. I like the steps. They're good to me.
They're nerfing rocket sidearms ammo by 25%.
Oh.
No, say it ain't so.
So we'll probably lose like somewhere between 12 and 15 reserves.
Okay, so it's been a while since I've done this, so I might need a refill, just a little tiny refresher.
Okay, so the three readers, runners, stand on the plates in the middle. The person in the middle calls out what their middle symbol is. That will for sure be on the left or right of the trees or the rock plate. Whichever person has it on their left or right calls out whether it's left or right, and then they call their middle, and that will decode the left or right for the person on trees if it was from rock, or the person on rock if it was from trees. Once you know the penumbra or antumbra of trees and rock, you can pretty much do process of elimination for the rest of, for like opening up the locks. But you can read all three and get all three, because it's always one of one and two of the other. You can remember P is on the left, ants is on the right, so the word pants, penumbra left, antumbra right.
Penumbra's left.
Huh?
I promise. Penumbra's left, antumbra's right.
That's exactly what I said.
Oh, I thought you were doing... Oh, I misread that. That's my fault.
I said P is on the left, ants is on the right, pants. The word pants has P on the left, ants on the right, penumbra left, antumbra right.
Yeah, I misheard. That's my fault.
All good. So if let's say I'm at rock and I'm on my plate and I hear like Infinity Snake, and Infinity Snake's on my left, that means that I have a penumbra lock, and that means that the rock plate needs someone to detonate take in essence penumbra on it to unlock it. And that's basically the whole thing. You just it's process of elimination. You enter into the room that like the key spawns in, and then you use the outside paths to get back into the center. So don't kill the captains super quick. Make sure that the person who is coming from the previous room is out of your room before you kill the captain and trap them in there and basically kill them. The rooms on the outside will choose a random direction for the first one, and then it just continues in a circle. And then we do 3 rounds like that. So who wants to run stairs? You just have to read out the middle symbol. All right. Thank you. Step on.
Dragon holding a spear.
That is on my right. Fire right.
It's on my left, and then I have a infinity snake.
That's on my left.
Okay, so trees is pen, rock is ant, and stairs is also pen. But just by knowing trees is pen and rock is ant, we can do process of elimination. So once Q kills that, we'll call out which side he's going to. Go tree. And Slippery should be in there. The defender for trees should be inside the room too, maybe, or they could stay out. But yeah, if you're a defender, you just want to make sure that the knights don't fail the plate. Rock, it always goes in a circle. So stairs to tree, tree to rock, rock to stairs. So don't kill the captain if it spawns here till Slippery's out. I've got Antumbra, there's only one ant. Okay, we're done and round. Back on plates.
Dragon holding a spear again.
That's on my left. I have Uwu.
It's on my right, and then I have an 8 snake.
That's on my right.
Okay. Rocks is pen.
Yeah, rock pen, stairs, and trees are ant. What's open?
Stairs.
I got Antumbra. I'm slamming stairs. Oh, kill that. Good. So you're gonna be going to trees. Ransom, when you kill that, I want you to, or did you already go with? Ransom, the other way, Ransom, other way.
I don't have anything. I think.
You don't have anything?
I don't.
No, I got it.
I have it.
You picked it up.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, you were just fast enough. Yeah, that's my bad. I was like, oh, Ransom's still in there, but nobody else is in there.
Yeah, but I died holding it.
Yeah, all good. We got a 50-50 chance of the last one working out, so just we hope that it's Antumbra, this one. Q, you're gonna have to take it.
Yep, I got it.
You're in
It's
there.
pen.
Is it Ant? It's
No,
pen?
it's pen.
Fuck. Okay, just throw it away with your super.
Gone.
Get the knights in the middle, please. Somebody pick this up. Hopefully it's Ant. I have 4, 3. I'll be okay. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up in 2, 1. It is Antumbra. I'm rushing. What do I need to slam on?
Trees.
Okay. I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Get this knight. Alright, back on plates.
I have Infish.
That's not mine.
I only have.
You're looking
yeah,
for.
It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's on my.
Fish
It's on
curve.
my right. Yeah, it's on my right. I have.
What do you have mid? That's on my right as well. Stairs is pen, rockin' tree or ant.
I thought I heard in snake and fish.
Yeah, I call that one big ass fish, but that's a swear word. I'm sorry, Ransom. At least it's the lightest.
I think it's biblical. I think you're okay, Holden. I think you're okay.
What's open?
Yeah. It's. I mean the donkey.
What's open?
Why am I in here?
Rock. Okay.
Okay, I'm out. You're going to trees, slamming on trees. Nice.
Yay! Looks like we made it.
I have received 4 Titan helmets. We have completed 4 encounters, and I have received 4 Titan helmets.
Oh, you're so lucky.
No, I don't think I am.
I've done a chest piece and some arms, so...
I would use the word cursed.
Curse. Curse this game. Curse this loot pool.
They were all bad stat distribution too and totals. All good though.
Now, Holden, are you gonna be doing the steps and the numbers here? The eyes, shoot the eyes out.
We have to.
Oh, we have to. Did they change that?
Yeah, you remember Pantheon? You remember
Yes.
Pantheon? They've updated it to the Pantheon rules. You cannot do as much damage on the bottom floor as before.
God, it's been a while since I've been in here. Then.
No, you can still choose your.
Yeah, but we're not doing that.
You could just swap for Final Stand. She has like no health.
I'm saying that we're not doing it because A, it's a Strand run and I'm enjoying using Strand, and B, because I'm a Riven enthusiast and I don't like cheesing Riven.
Fair enough.
Riven loves cheese and crackers, but I am for doing it the old-fashioned way because a lot of people, they've never done it this way. They've never seen it done this way.
I mean, I could solo aside. I could solo cleanse, but I don't think it's necessary. I think we'll be fine.
Just call us out what we need to, work on, Holden, and we will get her the old-fashioned way.
Give me 1 second here. I just want to see if I have it still. I think I do.
Now, having said that, I kept a sword in because I was thinking, get her in the foot, but we're not going to be doing that. We're going to do, this the way it was designed to be done prior to the discovery of the cheese.
Yeah, you could use grenade launchers, machine guns, whatever you want. You just need to make sure that you have like a precision ranged weapon for the pimples when we fall. That's where most of the damage comes from.
Yes.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Just right bus shop.
I wished Queenbreaker would get fine-tuned again. I mean, I want to love this weapon.
I think they're doing something to it.
It needs to be a barrier buster. You know, it needs to do something in addition to what it does now.
I'm excited for this
Yeah.
next weapon, this next whole set of exotics we're getting. Next episode.
You know what they could do for Queensbreaker? They could make it so that the switching between the modes counts for activating a Volt Shot on kills.
Yes, that would be great.
So you could like shoot with like the fast firing or the slow firing, get a kill with it on an ad, and then by switching the firing mode, it activates Volt Shot almost instantly. But that's kind of, I don't know, it still wouldn't make me use it. That's the problem.
I've tried to love it, Holden, and I can't. I can't, love it the way I would like to really love it. It's just not in me.
Yeah.
Because using it, you realize, how it doesn't equal what it should. But Volt Shot would be great on it. Volt Shot would be good. And the blinding bolt really needs to just be, a little bit bigger area, something.
Yeah. Hey, FYI, make sure that you're not using anything that will give you unraveling. Unraveling pops Riven's eyes. So you should not be using anything that unravels.
Let's check real quick.
I don't think Titans really have much unraveling action.
Yeah, aren't Warlocks the Unraveler kings of the battlefield?
Excuse me. I'm just looking over the builds here. Banner of War doesn't do unraveling.
That's not my Rufus Spear isn't really synergized. It's more I just have the simple recon target lock on it.
Yeah, I don't think anything. I think we're good for Titan.
I'm the slightest dragon.
All right.
And Holden, just kind of like call it out as we're doing it, because all I'm thinking is, run to her and, sword her foot right now. But I know that this is the other way that we need to do it.
Snub and Noodle, are you two experienced with legit Riven?
Yes, sir.
Not really.
Okay. Then just checking on that. Cool.
Lord Snub, Noodle, thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Q, thank you. Speakeasy Bob, holding the grenades. You're 100% appreciated.
Oh, dragon.
It's too bad they don't have the ads that spawn down here like they did in Pantheon.
Is the cookie thing still here, or did they get rid of it? Oh, I think
they got rid of
it.
Yeah.
Poor Riven. Unloved, unwanted, misunderstood.
And dead. Very dead.
Am I the only one in my room?
Oh, how many people came over to this side? What are you guys doing? You guys need to drop down and go to the right, not to the left.
Oh my gosh. I am on autopilot.
I'm all by myself.
Yeah, it's okay. Just see what you can do. We'll see. Did you get Riven? I think you're getting Riven.
Yeah.
Okay. Call out the eyes.
Autopilot.
And then you're just gonna have to. Have you ever tried solo cleansing?
No.
So you're gonna basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna kill the taken captain. You're gonna pick up the essence and you're gonna get onto the looking glass and then just jump off to the left or right. All the symbols will change, and then you have to try and see in that split second. What was the eyes, by the way?
Yeah, I didn't.
I will just start over.
Yeah,
we'll just start over. It's okay. All good.
Phoenix, hello,
So
hello.
if you
How
start,
are you? Oh, trout
if you
fishing.
start,
Go for it.
if you start tree side, then you're dropping down and going to the right to the door with the branches above it, with the yellow light coming out. And if you start crystal side, then you're going to the blue. Which both sides you're dropping down and going to the right.
Okay, we go to the right. Got it.
Yeah.
Right.
All good.
Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, buddy. All right, so I run to the right.
Guardian down.
Ooh.
You want us to wait to stun or stun immediately?
You want to go read for me, Q?
Yeah,
Just
I
do a
got
quick cleanse. Fire right. Fire right.
Fire to the right. That is in the middle of the left staircase. My left. Just
Here?
jump up right there. Nope. Yep, right there.
We gotta shoot these tentacles. Whenever
Okay,
this thing
send
passes
Riven
the
over.
right
Call at
side,
the eyes.
you need to shoot it.
Yeah, all directions from the scout should be from their direction.
L4,
I just always consider
L4, R3.
L4 R3.
Yep.
I'll get the eyes. That was not correct.
I'm almost positive it was L4, R3.
L4 is the top right of the left side. It's L1 is top left.
Yeah,
Then it
was
goes
like
down to
left
2,
middle
up to
one.
3, up to 4, and then down to 5. So it's a backwards N, and then it's a up the stairs, down the stairs. I'm gonna just 1 second here. So
You want to pull up a picture and call it.
Guardians, hang on. I'm gonna have to close my shutters. I'm getting a lot of natural sunlight, and it's I'm gonna wither and die in this. Hang on.
so it's basically that. So Yeah.
Thank you, Guardians.
If I ever get a Destiny tattoo, the Riven eye pattern will be it.
Whee!
But I'll make it look like a constellation.
What?
Oh,
I can't
shoot.
believe that. Dirty, rotten little sniper.
All right, watch out. Don't be up near Riven. She's coming. All right. 6, 7. R1, R2, or 6, 7.
Okay, I need someone to for me. Like someone needs to get up on the.
Oh, you. Lol. Was that Bob? Did you come in butt first out of the top of my screen and block my shot?
I don't know.
Hold on, does someone know?
Somebody. I was about to shoot a group of ads on the staircase, and a Titan butt just came in from the top of the screen and blocked my grenade launcher shot, and I killed myself on them.
Titan butt.
It's funny. Yeah.
Does someone on Slippery side know how to you know how to read and stuff like that?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Okay. Tree side is harder, and Ransom is on that side, and so Slippery
wherever.
and
I can head wherever.
I know you can. I'm just saying, like, it's not a dig. It's just like you don't have much experience doing the reading and running, or do you?
I don't.
Like, yeah. So if you guys want to have someone go over to Crystal side, I can come over to Tree side, and I can micromanage Tree side. Okay.
All right. So on this side, I go to the right still as well.
Oh wait, Ransom. No, you're still on Tree side.
Okay, I'm going back.
Yeah, come back over. So Ransom, you're going to. I'm gonna try to get you to do some mechanics here.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a super fun for the guys, but it's been A, B, and C. We do it by rows.
Yeah, it's just it's harder to read them with, I think at least, but I'm very used to 1 to 10. Just think of it as a backwards N on the left side, and then like an A without the cross on the. All right, so we got mouth. Shoot the mouth. All right, that is 4, 7. For L4 R2, 4, 7. L4 R2, 4, 7. All right, Ransom, go ahead and pick up the Taken Essence from the top left up there.
All right, going.
And then look towards me and tell me which symbol you see stacked in front of me.
The bird with its head facing to the left-hand side, just the plain bird.
Branch or no?
No branch.
Okay, go to the right side stairs. The right side stairs, Ransom, from my perspective, and go up to the top of the stairs. The top stair on the right side. Up, and there. Hit your grenade key.
Someone needs to read from me on this side. Dragon beam.
Throw a grenade, Ransom, throw a grenade. Ransom, throw a grenade.
There you go.
Alright, now we go out the back, Ransom.
I'm gonna die to essence. No one's reading over here.
You guys need to be reading for the person.
if we want, we can wipe and then
Alright,
go over
yeah.
there to their side. And...
Ransom, I want you. Ransom, go up to the. Hold up. Ransom, go up to the staircase. Go up to the looking glass. Sorry, no, Ransom, up to the looking glass. Up above here. This spot where you search from. So jump up there, and I want you to tell me where the dragon with the fire to the right is.
On
Dragon with the fire
left
to the
first.
right. It must be behind her legs. I don't see it.
You don't see it anywhere?
It's not the
That's
dragon
alright.
on the pole, is it?
No,
Right.
that would be Stripper Dragon.
Guardian down.
Oh, I guessed it. I guessed it.
Was it on the left-hand side? Kind of the.
It was on the left behind her limb, yeah.
Yes, it was. That was the one, and I should have automatically known because everything else was not correct. So it was. The one
That's okay. That was just practice. That was just showing you, like, just getting a little bit of reading practice. So that position, by the way, Ransom, where I just detonated, I would call that left stairs left. And the reason for that is that we break it up into sections. So there's left stairs, right stairs, and then there's pit, which is like where the orchestra would be playing, and then there's stage, which is up at the top middle. And there's usually only 1 or 2 stage callouts because they're in the center on the stage. And then there's like left stairs top, left stairs left bottom. And then if I call left stairs right, it would actually be like the left staircase, but on the inside because it's the right position, but on the left staircase. So like if right behind you here, Ransom, right? If I called left stairs right, it would be like right here. If you were like looking from over there where the looking glass was, because these are all stages just like those rooms down there. And then if I said stage middle, I would be like calling like right here. If I said pit middle, I'd be calling like right here because the pit symbols are always in like a triangular pattern. So there's pit middle, and then pit left, which is like the back left triangle corner, and then pit right, which is the back right
pit
triangle
left,
corner.
pit right.
Yeah, and then of course, you don't have to like automatically hit your grenade key. You can just be like, is it this one? And then wait, and they'll tell you like, no, go to the right a little bit. But always take the directions from the scout based on their point of view. One of the things you can do to like help yourself if you're the person with the taken essence is when you pick it up, run right down to where the stack of 5 symbols is, and then turn around 180 and look towards the same direction that the scout is looking so that you're not confused about which directions you should be listening to. You just need to tell them what the stack of 5 symbols is, and then you can orient yourself based on the same direction that they're looking.
Okay.
Ransom, you go read for me?
Yes, so I need to be on the column.
L2.
Yeah.
L2,
I need
L5.
dragon. I need dragon holding the spear, the stripper dragon. Let me know if you see it.
Stripper dragon is the left hand top under her toe. Yup, you're
Copy.
headed right there. That's it.
Got it. Let's do some
L2,
damage.
L5.
You said what? L what?
L2, L5. L2, L5.
Got it.
Alright, someone read for me real quick. In fish.
Okay, let's go out the back. Let's go out the back, Ransom and Noodle.
Okay, in fish, it's gonna be... Where's it at? Left stairs? Top left stairs. So up.
Right?
That one. Yes, that one.
Alright, you guys rush up, or we'll be the ones sending her over this time, so
Yeah.
you're good. Alright, shoot the mouth. L3, R5.
Okay.
Or 310. Ransom, go ahead and pick up the taken essence from that captain up there. Tell me which symbol you need and come down towards me so that...
It's the
Which
hawk
symbol do you need?
flying straight down. Nose.
What do you need?
down.
diving bird? Diving bird is
Diving,
left
yes.
stairs left, Ransom. Left stairs
Fire
left. It's the
right.
same position you told me to go to.
Okay. I'm
Fire
here.
right. On the
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that one.
Right
Right there,
staircase.
Ransom. Right there. Good.
Right staircase in the middle. Right there.
This one? Right here?
Yep. Yep.
All right, let's go up to the top floor here. So for this one, we'll just call out responsibility as we see Riven's eyes. So you guys, if you want to be responsible for an eye, go for it. I can take multiple if anybody doesn't want to do one.
Yeah, I can do 2.
But let's not call out for 2 until people say, yeah, I don't want to do one. So let's get the stun here. We'll shoot the mouth. All right, that is 3-4. Anybody want to get those? Call those?
I can get them. I can get them.
Yeah. I mean, I just like giving everyone the chance to shoot eyes if they want to, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So you've got 3-4.
Yeah, I won't take it.
All good. Let's get this. We need to get a thing down. We're gonna be left side and jump. Oh, kill it! Shoot the tentacle. Okay, that is 5-10. I'll get 10. Shoot the mouth. Okay, 8-9. So 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Come over to where Holden is. Don't shoot the eyes right away. I'll count it down when the mouth closes. When the mouth closes. Shoot low. Shoot low. All right. 3, 2, 1. Shoot. Good. Everybody run forward. Everybody run forward to this plate right here. This is just what I use to teach people because everybody. Once all the ads die and the creeping darkness comes, we could stand on one plate together till the cows come home. Sometimes people will run to a plate and they'll freak out and they'll be like, "Oh my God, that plate's been used. I can't use it," and then they die to creeping darkness, but they can. So go ahead and run the circle around to your plate. So all 3 of the crystal people run directly to the closest plate. Species Bob, you're off a plate. You need to get back on a plate to refresh. And we need one more. Okay, so somebody go speak easy. Just get on any plate, so that you don't die. And get you ready with your precision weapons for pimples. We should basically take her to final here. That's shockingly not much, but it is what it is. Okay, go to your correct sides. Remember yellow for tree side, crystal for blue side.
Oh, wow, that is really good.
That's okay. Yeah, if you die, you get put on yellow side, so you guys might only be 2 over there. Yeah, it's going to be Q and Noodle. So you 2 got this. Just make sure that you do the essentials. It seems like they reverted the change to this encounter. Like we can do more damage down here than I thought, but maybe not. Somebody read for me on this side, please. I need Diving Bird, Ransom.
R2, R3.
Oh, I need to jump up there and read.
Yeah, can you look for the Diving Bird?
Diving Bird.
If you don't see it, just let me know.
I don't see Diving Bird. Oh, Frank,
okay,
right there.
That's
you're
fine.
on it, Holden. You're on it.
Okay, great. Somebody shoot R2, R3. It's going to be the 7-8. Shoot it now. Shoot it now.
Big winged bird. Flying to the left.
Jeez, nobody on, guys. There was 4 of us. It's okay. let's go. Come on.
Hold on, let's wait to stun on this side. Give them some time to do that puzzle.
Yeah, that would be cool. Ransom, can you go read for me?
Yes.
After the third breath, we'll stun.
You can wait till the 5th breath, sometimes even the 6th. Diving bird, Ransom?
Diving bird is on the front center right. What was the hole there?
Here?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Alright, after this one.
That would be pit right. Pit right would be the
right.
call there
Yeah,
for
I was
me.
trying to remember
All
pit.
good, all good though.
L4 R5.
You said exactly what you needed to. I knew what it was. L4 R5 you said?
Yep.
L4 R5. That's 410 for me. Cool. All right, let's do some damage.
We got bird looking to the left.
Okay.
Got it.
We're looking to the left. It's gonna be no branch or branch.
No branch.
Okay, pit middle. Literally like right where you're standing.
Right here?
Yep, yep.
Fallen hero, it's good to see you, buddy. Hello, hello.
Let's delay stunning here. Get away from the tentacles, everybody. We'll wait till the 3rd wave of ads comes in. That's the 2nd.
Okay, I'm looking for a 8 snake.
8 snake?
8 snake.
All right, I'm gonna bait. Jump. Oh wow! Shoot the
8
tentacle!
snake
Shoot the
on
tentacle!
far
Shoot the.
right on the staircase. Far right on the staircase. Far
Bait
right.
it! Bait it! Bait it! Bait the tentacle immediately.
Yep,
We gotta
right
shoot this
there.
as soon as it goes on the ground, y'all. It's immune. Oh, we still got it. Okay. L2, R3.
Okay.
L2, R3, or 2-8. Ransom, can you read?
Yes.
I'm looking for 2 fish.
2 fish.
2 fish in a circle.
Far left. Far left. At the bottom.
Easy.
Far left at the bottom.
This one?
Nope, on down. On down. That one.
Got it. Sometimes when it's the one like behind the planter on the left side there, the first one that I asked about. Oh, let's make sure we get this done here.
L2 R3.
Yeah, so 2-8. Sometimes we call that one pocket left or left Narnia. All right, that's 6-9. Whoa, nice.
Nice.
All right, 1, 5. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9. I'll get 8 and 9.
I can get 1, 2, and 5. I guess I can get all of those.
3, 2, 1, shoot. Nice. Alright, go to your correct sides. There's still an ad alive, right? Or no? Okay, no, we're good. Here we go. I can't see anything. Alright, look for your side, your correct side. Should be to the right where you fell down.
I'm kind of stuck for a little bit.
Oh!
That was too close.
It was pinching your heels.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna delay this down again over here.
Delay stun. Can somebody read for me? Ransom?
Yep.
I need Dragonfire right. Dragonfire to the right.
Top of the stage, on the kind of the middle to the right there, Holden. You got it. That's
Right here?
it. Yep, that's it.
Cool.
L1, R1.
L1R1,
1-6.
copy. 1-6, thank you.
Alright, we got bird looking to the left again, no branch.
Alright. Pit middle, same as last time. Yep, that one right there.
Alright, we can go up the back. We could push to final stand here if you guys do enough damage. If you set up to, like, blast the mouth, you might be able to take it to final.
I got ammo.
Yeah, just see what you can do about doing enough damage to push. Oh, no, I almost... Well, hold on, wait. Okay, it is L4, R3.
Okay. Dragon getting
Elf.
spear in the neck.
Dragon spear in the neck.
Riven's coming over. Riven's coming over.
Yeah, we're just gonna push her. We're gonna push her. Just push her. Don't worry about
So
eyes.
4-8, 4-8. If you do have eyes, it's 4-8 if you need to.
We got it.
Okay, great. Everybody just stay in place.
Guardian down.
I just slipped on a banana peel.
It's okay.
There we go. You know what? Honestly, I think that's doing the
Yay,
original
Queen's Walk!
Thanks, Cryo, for the resub. I appreciate you. How you doing? Boom.
Okay.
Tyranny of
Before we
Heaven!
start-
Yay!
Before we start Queen's Walk, I just want to real quick go use the restroom.
Yeah, go for it. Take your time. I'm gonna rinse out my my blender.
R Potts, hello, hello. Phoenix, thank you for doing that, buddy. Thank you, thank you. I feel like I've not seen Phoenix in a while as far as being able to play. Phoenix, you're missed. You were missed. You need to come hang out. Guardians, while we're on just a brief break for some folks to just get a little bit of refresher, this is Last Wish, and we are running it all Titans, all Strand, and another big welcome to the clan for holding a grenade. He has joined with Coterie of Arms, and he's brought several people with him. Thank you to Holden a Grenade, and Holden is actually leading the group through the Last Wish raid. This is for 400 points in your Triumph score. 200 for an all-Titan team and 200 for an all-Strand team. If you haven't done this, 400 points, it's a lot. It is a lot. So, yeah, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for joining us. And thank you to everyone on my fire team today for being here and doing such a phenomenal job. Many of these folks you know because they do play with me on a regular basis. The fire team consists of Holding a Grenade, Lord Snub, ruler of the Snubs, with Taste My Chickens. Now, I'm a chicken fan. I like a chicken, sandwich. I like a chicken nugget. And it has been voted chicken nuggets are one of the gamer foods. Slippery Noodle with the Little Sody Squad. Thank you, Slippery Noodle, for being here today and hanging out with us. Speakeasy Bob, also with the Little Sody Squad. Thank you, Speakeasy Bob, for hanging out with me. And for Q with Clan Cat. Q, who hangs out with me, on occasion. We've run a lot of in-game content. Thank you guys for being here today. It's always a pleasure to get to hang out with you. And chat, thank you for hanging out because I know that you guys have a lot of content out there to watch. There's a lot of content creators. There's a lot of streamers. And I thank you for hanging out with me. Be sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel survive, and it helps really climb up those algorithms in YouTube. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. And right now, I am trying to climb the algorithms. So yeah, like, subscribe. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Now, I wonder who got picked. It wasn't me to carry the orb, but somebody around here has been picked as an orb carrier. I say orb. It's this little thing right here. And we are gonna. This is Queen's Walk, and this does get a lot of teams. You just gotta play it conservatively, yet push back the darkness. This is going to be a lot of Taken, a lot of Taken, and I always enjoy using a sword in this part. Fallen Hero, my home area, which is Western North Carolina, is just devastation abounds everywhere. Thank you for asking. That is, Western North Carolina is where I grew up. So I know those areas. I've, grew up there stomping those grounds, playing those teams in sports and visiting with all of those schools. And it's tragic what's going on up there. But I'm real glad that communities are pulling together and helping each other out. And communities from all over the Southeast and around the United States and the world are, wishing that a quick recovery. Of course, I think it's going to be a while to get that area recovered. Asheville, North Carolina is a beautiful city. I lived there for a long time and absolutely loved Asheville, North Carolina. Yeah. And often thought, maybe I will, when I get really old and gray, I'm going to move to Asheville, North Carolina. But I hope that they really get through all of that because it was a mess. And Florida, too. Florida has been really through the ringer. And Florida, of course, I think we'll see go through the ringer, often because they're right in the middle of the hurricanes. But who would have thought Western North Carolina, sad and tragic and awful, So speedy recovery to that area, because that is my home. I'm native North Carolina, and specifically Western North Carolina. Fallen Hero, Florida got hit rough. Yes, they did. They did. But this is like inside of Riven right now. We are in this area. This is inside Riven. This is little Sili or Villi. It's been a long time since I had those classes in college, but Riven, misunderstood. You know, I lived in a gilded cage lined in velvet, right? It was gold and lined in velvet. And I was thrilled to learn her story a few seasons back. It was exceptional. We know that maybe Riven would have done things differently if she hadn't have been trapped, but we also know that had she not been in her gilded cage, perhaps things would have been much worse for her. You know, even Oryx did not have the power to take Riven. He did not have the power to take Riven, but she told Oryx, simply wish it so. And he made the wish, and that's how Riven became taken. And then somehow, you know, the Techian witches stabilized her existence. I don't know. That voodoo space magic is over my head. But they voodoo space magicked her for a while for us to learn her story. And we found the bones of her mate. And man, that whole story, it touched me inside. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. All right, we're just waiting on a few folks to get back from a brief break. Wow, look how beautifully designed this is. Bungie, you really were extraordinary in the design of Last Wish. It's exceptional. And even after all of these years, I always am delighted to come into the Dreaming City, and specifically to come into the Last Wish and be able to enjoy this raid that, you know, teams of hundreds upon hundreds of people helped create this. You know, as we said earlier in the broadcast, I was talking with Holden about how it takes us 30 minutes to run through something that took 3 months for a team of people to create. And remember, it's only new once. So when you're running through these places for the first time ever, stop and smell the roses. Have a cup of coffee, pull out your lounge chair like I'm doing here, and just enjoy it, because it's only new that one time. I just
pretty much
say
every direction.
Speakeasy Bob is a content creator. Holding a Grenade is a content creator. Q streams on occasion. I've not seen Q. I've not seen you on in a while, but I could be missing it. But
No,
you can catch Q streaming on occasion, and it's always a delight to see Q in action. The last time I really got to hang out with Q, it was a different game that Q was playing. I don't remember what it was now. But the last time it was Destiny, I know I had a real bunch of fun because it was a Grandmaster that Q was doing solo. It was a blast.
Shall we?
I'm ready. Is everybody back? Is everybody back?
All right, well, who's going to touch it first?
Holden's got it.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I do want to say that I normally use like a grenade launcher in here, but I've been away from grenades for a long time.
Let me go first after it gets closer. Oh, well. I forgot they put the flipping timer up at the top.
All right, I've got it, and I'm running.
Yeah, just count down your fate's chosen when it
8,
gets...
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 14. Oh, okay. I forgot about the door. It's this way. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get away from Ransom. Alright, Ransom, you can pick up one of the taken strengths. Any of that one over there, maybe? Behind you.
Okay, I
Just
got
grab
it.
that taken strength. Yep.
Now, Holden, we can hold 2 taken strengths, right?
9, 8,
Yes, but I'll pick up this one.
5, 3, 1.
That's fine.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Guardian down.
I just died.
You guys, so if you're near the dude when he gets pulled in, it will kill you. You have to get away from the
10,
holder.
9, 8, 7.
I'm gonna grab one of
6,
these, Holden.
5, 4.
Yeah, grab them, grab them,
3,
grab them all, grab them all, grab them
2,
all.
1. I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not, but we're only in.
It would be impressive.
No, I'm not gonna make it. I got 5 seconds on the last one. So.
Life if you do.
It's okay. Remember, if you pick up the tangles and throw them, that gives woven mail to everybody. Makes it pretty good.
I didn't expect that.
So yeah, what you want to do is you want to stay close enough to reach out and touch them until they say 1 second left, because 0 is a full second in Destiny, and then you just want to run away and let it drop. And then it will pulse one more time when it hits the ground. That will also kill you and suck you in. So once the pulse has happened on the ground, then go and pile on it and grab it. Whoever got chosen will pick it up.
Yeah, just remember, guys, don't get close to the orb carrier when their countdown, hits like 4. You need to ease back a little bit. But remember, you also have to stay in the safety dome, because you will get... Is it Weight of Darkness, Holden? What do we pick up here?
It's something, but it's I'd say you're comfortable like waiting until at least 2 seconds and then running away. Like the amount that it will kill you and suck you in from is like less than the size of a Titan bubble, and you can run that distance easily in 1 second. So, but it also, you have to account for lag. So as they're counting down, I would say when they hit 2, get away from them, and then when they've been sucked in, and then it drops and pulses, then everybody who's alive outside should just basically try to pick it up at the same time, because sometimes the kill feed will not actually tell you who got chosen. So you just want to all try to pick it up, and whoever's able to will do so.
All right, so everybody ready?
Yep.
Eleven, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Don't worry about killing everything. Just stay close to me and move. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep moving. Come right up to the edge with me, and then 2. Get away, get away, get away.
Slippery noodle, thank you.
All right, Bob. I'll pick up 1 right away, and then you wait
Okay.
for the timer on the last.
Yep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, and I just died at the thing. That's fine. That's my fault.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's weird. It didn't make the
It
blights
didn't
for
make the
him.
rings. It's probably because I died. That's like I said. That's my fault. I apologize.
No, it should have still made blights because it was a new person picking it up. Or maybe it was, I don't know, countdown?
I don't have one yet. It's not. There's not a one on my screen. It must be glitched.
I just picked up to refresh.
The timer must be glitched or something. Wait, what do we?
You need
If,
to go back
if
over
it
to
is,
the
then
tree.
cool.
Seems everything's blocked.
You have to go, once you get into the vault, you have to go left and then hard left all the way around the stairs. Or you have to go right and then hard right all the way around the stairs.
All right, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 11, 10. I'm running, Guardians. I'm running.
For some reason, I didn't have a timer on my screen.
Oh, that was it, right?
Yep. It's all good. So if one person dies, we can still get there with basically perfection. If two people die, it's basically a wipe.
I had the full 35, but my timer wasn't showing on my screen. That was weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was just a visual glitch or something.
Was it at the top middle where they moved the important information and you didn't look?
No, it wasn't there either. That's usually where I
Okay.
looked. It wasn't there.
Gotcha. Yeah, so it's basically just like out, you know, you go through the door, take a left, cross the black goo, back into the right, then you're in vault, and then if left is open, go left and then hard left into the hallway into trees, and then into stairs. And if right side, if trees is open, you go right into trees and then take another hard right to go into rock through the path underneath the entrance and then through rock to stairs. And then you drop down and up the little narrow staircase with the red glow sticks and dunk it. You actually have to hold interact to dunk it on the basin now.
All right, are we ready?
Everybody who's ready can come up and stand near here. We can all be like in front of the person grabbing it because they're going to be slow. Let's go.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run forward, run forward, run forward. What do you do? Okay, okay. Somebody grab that.
Snubs.
You gotta look
Yeah,
at your
let's
name in
wipe.
the
Let's
chat.
wipe that. Let's wipe that. You should try to. You should be able to. Every runner should be able to make it to the tongue. The first runner should be able to make it to the tongue. If the tongue is like 10 feet long or like 3 meters long, you just stop halfway along that. That's usually good.
Yeah, usually
And then everybody has to single file line like out the mouth, and so you just hold interact, and whoever is able to grab it will grab it. I'm surprised nobody got killed there. There's obviously the range at which it will kill someone is smaller than I even thought.
All right, we got it, Guardians. We got this one.
Yeah.
Who's carrier?
Fate's chosen. Somebody.
All right, guys, ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I would say that the person who's holding the heart shouldn't be worried about people being too close to them. Everybody else is responsible for making sure they're not close. Like, they should just keep running here. Bob, you went a little far. It's okay, though. Somebody, Ransom, picked that up.
Okay, we need to count down.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
All right, I'll get this one, Snubs, right here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This one over here.
I'll pick up this one and then leave that one
8,
behind you.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eight, 7, 6, 5.
Just stop at the top. Don't drop down.
2, 1.
Bob grab.
Okay. This.
You guys can pick them all up. Doesn't matter.
We will finish this.
We did it.
That was perfect.
Yay! Now, we should get it as soon as it finishes out here.
Architect of this city.
Does everybody have 1,000 voices?
For the sake of plans to come.
Yeah, I do.
About 1,000 of them.
I know, and I know that there's people in the clan that don't have it.
Done. We will meet you.
Whoa, there it goes. Woven Wish and the new meta. Yes, Guardians.
We did it.
Indeed.
Nice. That was a pleasure, everybody. Fire team. It was an absolute pleasure.
1K.
Now, let's give out some of these commendations. Speakeasy Bob, you look good. You look real good. Lord Snub, I'm liking what you're giving off there. Holden, you look like you're ready to go somewhere. I don't know where, but you're ready.
Look at my heels.
Q, I'm liking it. Slippery Noodle, best dressed, buddy. Best dressed.
Let's go.
Holden, you've got the stompers on. These boots were made for walking. Cue the music. Cue the music. How did I do on that?
These
This only
boots
shows
were made
the
for
last
piercing.
encounter. It doesn't really show the entire raid. But I know the whole team did excellent. Let's fly off to the tower and just see, somebody, you don't want to lose it. There might have been a piece of armor. I know this team has been in here many times before, but they all were smooth, and it was a good run, a very good run. That was Last Wish, all Titans, all Strand. We got 2 of the triumphs. And it was a smooth, fun run. And that really goes back to what we were talking about earlier in the live stream. This stuff needs to be, replayable. You need to be able to have a good time. And Last Wish is definitely a good time. Thanks to Holden for his leadership. You did a fantastic job, Holden. Welcome to Coterie of Arms. I am a member of Coterie of Arms, and thank you for joining, Holden, and bringing your team. Be sure to get those invites out to your team and bring them over and let them know. Chat, I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game. I invite you to come in and hang out with me and play Destiny. Things will get better as we get newer content. And I'm excited about what the future holds because this game, I love it. And it's good. The puzzle pieces are there. We just have got to get, you know, the corners completed. And those are the easy pieces, right? So it will come together. Thank you, chat, for hanging out with me. Thank you, Fire Team. I'm Ransom Rider, and I will see you very soon inside the gaming world of Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Guardians. It's dinner time. Time to eat. Dinner time. Thank you,
All
everyone
good.
on my Fire
Are you gonna-
Team. Thank you, guys.